What's happened, you bad motherfuckers? Uncle Joey here with my main man, Lee Sayat. It's December 24th, Christmas Eve. We want to chit-chat with you guys for a second before we start the podcast. It was a great weekend. If you came out to Uncle Vinny's last Tuesday, fucking phenomenal show. Thank you for supporting. What's up with you, Cocklicker?
I had a great weekend at Mohegan, buddy. Good to see you.
Nice?
Oh, yeah. I love Mohegan.
Did you eat the mushrooms?
Oh, did I eat the mushrooms? Dude, you walk around with mushrooms like they're Tic Tacs. I don't really.
I'm 61. I got nothing to lose. The psychological is done, right? People are using mushrooms to treat fucking disorders. So I'm fucked up. So when you're fucked up, you got to go to the source. I'm going to sit with some fucking chick. So tell me about your childhood. That's not going to do nothing for me.
No?
No. That therapy never helped me. Therapy is fucking nonsense for Uncle Joey. It's too deep. The pain and the fucking trauma is too deep.
It's just mushrooms now.
Just mushrooms. You start with a gram a day, and once you don't see something, it's like smoking a cigarette. It's like smoking pot with no THC. How long can you do it until you go, why am I eating this? And then one day I came home and I go, let's really test the psychological effects of these mushrooms. And I started weighing them, and I kept going up and up and up. And here we are today.
I love it.
Yeah, that's it. And what do you got planned for Christmas?
Christmas, I'm going to go to Texas. I'm going to see my mom, and my brother has 2 kids, which is fucking crazy. And then I'm going to be in Houston with Josh this weekend.
All right, I just got advice for you.
Okay.
When you go to Houston, Texas,
Yeah?
go there knowing that you're going on a diet on the 1st.
Oh, dude, you've been talking about Houston for years.
Number 1 place in the country where people go out to dinner every night. Number 1 place. Hands fucking down. Restaurants are packed because the average price is like $48 for a family to eat. They got all the Mexican restaurants. You got the Greek restaurants. You got Auntie Chang's Dumpling Palace. You got what's the place we used to go to in Austin with the fucking crab seafood salad? With the
Papacitos? Papados?
Papados. You got Papados, which I heard went down.
No.
The pandemic. That's what I heard.
Motherfucker.
Papados has a fucking gumbo, and you could see people's fingernails from Katrina, like they were holding on to the wall. That's when you know you're getting strong, those little, whatever type of fingernails. I don't want to.
What do you recommend for Texas that I get? Because I've never.
Fucking queso.
Okay.
You know, you'll ask at the club. Chewy's and the other places, they're very popularized. So you don't want to hang out there. I mean, Chewy's is fucking great. But they'll have a new one.
Okay.
And if you want to have a cocktail, you go to the taco places after 2, and they serve you, and they just give you a coffee cup. So you're there till 5, eating fucking burritos, getting fucked up to the gills. Holy shit!
I've been excited to try kolaches.
And go to
I've never tried one. I've been saving a kolache.
A kolache is a redneck calzone. All right, that's how you have to look at it. A kolache is a redneck calzone, and it's basically a hot dog, and it's wrapped in something. I don't know.
I thought it was like a donut, kind of. Like a donut with a...
Not a donut. It's a stick. Like it looks like a little dick. Like a little Filipino dick. Like it's... So you wrap it up, and they have them in jalapeno flavors. When you go, they have a place called Kolache Factory.
Okay.
Just go in there and get a dozen and get a 16-ounce Coke and let the diabetes kill you. Who gives a fuck at this point?
Isn't that the home of like Dr. Now, like My 600-Pound Life? Isn't that where they do it?
And that's an ironic thing. Remember in the fucking 80s, if you got in trouble for cocaine in the NFL, where'd they send you? The Dolphins. Why would you send the coke fiend, Hollywood Henderson, the number 1 coke fiend of all fucking time, got fired from Dallas. He ended up in fucking Dallas, in Miami. His career ended. Somebody else from the Broncos ended up down there. Another guy from the Broncos, and they shot him and his brother. You know, why would you send people? So now you got these fat, poor people that can't control themselves in fucking Iowa with mozzarella sticks, dipping them in ranch. You know what happens to your feet when you dip mozzarella in ranch? Do you have any fucking idea? They get yellow and shit. So you get those people, and now you take them to the circus of food, Houston, Texas. And you put them in a little apartment with that Armenian guy. You know, how are you today? Listen, I'm breaking out of this bitch. It's the best food in the country.
Yeah.
Why not, why would you put a 600-pound dude down there. And they always lose 50 pounds. Yeah, because they walk to the taco place. And they burn a couple calories. That's why. But after that, they go fucking kaputs. You just can't live down there if you're a fat fuck. Put them like in, I don't know, put them like in Africa. Where the fucking, wherever they see those people, send $5. You ever see those poor people? Because they ripped me off years ago. I sent that, when I was growing up, there was a picture of a black kid, and you could adopt him. And if you send $2.99 a month, you could adopt this black kid, and they'll send you letters and pictures. They never sent me dick. I don't know. That kid's in college. He's never said thank you, nothing. I sent him like $8 when I was like 8. $8 when you're like 8 years old. That's a big fucking commitment.
That's all your money.
Okay? I sent like $10 because, maybe I'll adopt a kid. I didn't know where I was going in my life. I was 10. Maybe I'll adopt a little black kid, bring him over, we'll join a band, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Could you imagine if one of those kids from Africa saw like one of those 600-pound people? I don't think they know as a human. Because they're like 8 pounds. Like if they saw...
Like the motherfuckers that took over Captain Phillips' boat?
Oh, yeah.
Those skinny dudes with the bad teeth, they have no fluoride, they got no toothpaste.
That's the least of their problems. Being a fucking pirate.
My friend's mom just went to Africa, an Italian woman. 70 years old, just one morning woke up and said, I want to go to Africa. I've been worried about her. 10 days she's been in Africa. I think she came back last night. 10 fucking days.
What would you do if I said I wanted to go to Africa?
Anyway. I wouldn't even listen to you. I'll make the call. I'll send you to Nigeria where scams were invented.
Right.
Okay? And you come back with nothing. They'll take your teeth, your shoes. If you think those fucking Arabs could sell, go to Nigeria. That's the birthplace of fucking corruption.
Jesus, you're right.
Why do you think all those people call you from Nigeria? And they say that your uncle left you $40 million. Where do you think they're calling you from? They call you from those stations over there. Scamming motherfuckers, pickpockets. They do it all in Nigeria. What are you doing for New Year's?
New Year's, I'm hoping to get a show. If I don't get a show, I have a dinner reservation, and we'll take edibles.
Korean steakhouse again?
No, fuck.
What is it now? What surprised
Just a
me?
regular place. I don't remember the name to be honest with you. The Korean steakhouse is good, by the way.
I believe it. I'm just teasing you. Okay.
Also, my eye looks better.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You know why? Because
Why?
you gotta eat more mushrooms. You gotta when you touch your dick or you wipe your ass, you gotta wash your hands.
Of course.
And when you listen, I don't touch dick. I'm at the age I don't touch dick. The jacket touches everything. Okay. I just went to get cigarettes. And you could tell it's a narco hangout where they make the money orders to send to Colombia. I had to wait 22 minutes. That's why I was late. There was a little Mexican guy, looked like he had $3 in his pocket. He had 6 inches of loot, making fucking money orders, $8,000-9,000 a piece. That's why it took me so long. I stopped at one of those fucking bodegas.
And so when you're going pee, you don't touch your dick?
I don't even put my dick when I shit with my balls in my hand since I'm a kid because I think about the women in my life. I'm going to stick my dick in some toilet and then you got to give it to your wife to put it in her mouth. Who does that? Who does that? You go to a gym. I go to a gym.
Right.
I wash my fucking hands. You get on that fat bike and everything else and everything, and then you go home and you finger your wife. She's got purple shit coming out of her pussy for 2 weeks, and you got to tell her some story. So wash your fucking hands. Cut your toenails. Not your toenails.
Fingernails.
Your fingernails. Women look at your fucking fingernails.
Yeah.
Why? They want to get finger banged. If they see dirt or a hangnail, you're not fucking slicing my pussy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Would you let somebody touch your pussy if you had a hangnail, you nasty motherfucker? So your hands are the number one things that always got to be clean.
Right.
So you don't touch your dick with a dirty hand.
I don't touch my dick with the dirt, but I don't hold my balls
people
either.
go in the bathroom, they pee, they wash their hands, but then they touch the doorknob. You got to assume that motherfucker didn't wash his hands before you.
So how are you supposed to get out?
Huh?
How are you supposed to get out?
You get a piece of toilet paper and you touch it.
All right.
My wife gets pissed off. Oh, you don't pick up the toilet seat. Fuck you. Touching that toilet seat. That's disgusting. How do I know? Because I pee on it. I fucking touch it. If I fucking pee on it, I know. And then you go to a restaurant. When I go to let's say, first of all, I don't shit in a restaurant.
No?
That's rule number one. Never. That's disgusting. I don't want my asshole in a toilet that don't belong to me. And that's plain and simple. If I got to shit like an animal, yes, maybe. Like when I eat Wagyu beef, that fucking Japanese shit,
right?
It goes right through me at a restaurant. That's why I don't eat it. White Castle goes right through you, bleeding 20 minutes later from your ass. So What was the question?
But you're telling me why you don't shit at home. You only shit at home. But when you go to a
You ever
restaurant,
go on the road? Here's a good one. You ever go on the fucking road?
right?
You shit moderately all weekend. Like when you're away for like 4 or 5 days, you shit. But it's not the usual, it's not that shit.
Are you making that noise when you shit?
No. As soon as you walk in your house and you lay your suitcase down,
That's fair.
all of a sudden you get that little urge, and it's a 22-incher. Why? Because even your asshole knows. The asshole has a compass. Mm-hmm. You know that, right?
I didn't know that.
You ever get caught on a light when you got to take a shit?
I shit my pants
Okay.
a couple months ago.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
You're about to shit and you're holding it, all of a sudden you're like, stay green. And the motherfucker, like, stay green. I'm coming around that motherfucker.
That's what happened. It went red.
And then it turns red and you get that pre-shit fart that you can't take it. It's like that hot air comes out before you shit. And you're like, Grandma, open up the garage door. I'm running in head first.
Oh, speaking of farts, you pulled one of the best pranks last week, and your daughter handled it like a pro.
Like a soldier.
Because first of all, you love farting and having people walk into it. Like, remember the store? That guy at the store? Oh, there has been 2 times. One, an old lady outside of your apartment walked into it, and I think she almost died. And the second one was at the back bar of the store, and this poor door guy, farted, walked right into it and held it.
His eyes changed when he walked in. He was going to tell me I'm up next. He's like, you're up. And he just fucking froze. And I go, did you inhale that fart? And he goes, what the fuck was that? And he goes, I couldn't even blink. I go, that's a tremendous fart right there.
But then last week you were at Uncle Vinny's and you were just talking about farts and you just started playing with Mercy, like, oh, it was you who farted, and like
First of all, it was a tremendous fart.
It was a great fart.
It was like a 6-parter, ba 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 ba. Then it takes like that little breather, and it's like ba ba. Fucking, I had eaten pizza with mushrooms in it, like those fucking psilocybin mushrooms, and I drank a probiotic. You got to take care of your stomach, and boom. The fucking, what we talking about?
The fart you took.
The fart came out, and you could see it was strengthening. It was like a storm off of Cuba. It gets stronger. Like it was cut, and all of a sudden the whole room was like a fog. And I told her, it's like Thai weed in the 70s. When you bought Thai weed, you take a little hit, and all of a sudden it would expand in your lungs, and you would cough a fucking tooth out. And I said to her, it's like a Thai fart.
You said that to
in the fucking 70s.
Your 11-year-old daughter.
She didn't know what I was talking about. She's just looking at me giggling. But it was a good fart. You got to let them know from time to time.
But then you said on stage that it was her, and she handled it. She didn't get upset.
I went up there and said my daughter
She didn't
farted
get
in the
mad.
green room. I thought she was going to kill me afterward. But
No, she loved. It's so cool that she's coming to these now. I love it. It's so fucking cool.
Happy?
I'm very happy.
I'm happy too. We're going to end 2024 off strong. We're not doing a show for New Year's week, and then we come back like, I don't know the fucking date. We'll be in touch with you. But right now, let's get the church New Testament started. Run it! It's Tuesday, December the 24th. The church New Testament is brought to you by my favorite, Blue Chew. Listen, you want to sling some big dick McGick in 2025? Then you need Blue Chew. What you're like, Joey, what are you talking? Blue Chew is an online service that gives you the same active ingredients that you'll find in Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but for a whole lot cheaper and chewable, and it tastes good too. Blue Chew tablets are made right here in the USA. You're not gonna get none of that international mumbo jumbo and test positive for this, and they ship them right to your door in a discreet package. Nobody knows nothing, not even the mailman. Nobody has to know what you ordered unless you want them to. So keep your mouth shut. Uncle Joey's telling you how it is, okay? I'm a little older, and Blue Chew comes in handy from time to time, and it gets the party started quickly. Just don't be drinking booze and mixing, because then it backfires, and then things happen. Just don't do that. Get at it like a boss this new year, 2025, and get yourself some Blue Chew, Jack. Listen, Blue Chew wants you to have confidence. That's the most important thing, right? They want confidence to see you and be for you to perform at your best. So discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for you to get the New Year party started right. This is for the New Testament listeners, all right? The family. Try Blue Chew for free. Can you believe this? For free. Just pay $5 for shipping at checkout when you visit BlueChew.com. That's BlueChew.com to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring the show. Merry Christmas.
Turn off your TVs, run for your lives. It's over. They didn't put you on this planet just to give up. If Uncle Joey can do it, I can rule the world. That's what you gotta be thinking.
Welcome back to church!
What's happening, you savages? I'm here with Joey Merlino and my man Snuff from the Skinny Podcast. It's an honor for me to have you guys on the podcast. What's going on?
What's up, my brother? Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Dying to get a podcast going to sit you down.
You're the best, my brother.
No, you're the best. I say that I love you to death because I always wanted to be an attorney. I ended up becoming a criminal, you know. But in the process of becoming a criminal, you become a great attorney because you meet other criminals and they fill you in on things. I love watching your show because it's always an education. I was just watching the one yesterday. It was a piece on YouTube. And again, you're talking about a case you had and the feds did this and the wiretap. I mean, what world did we fucking grow up in?
No, it's fucking crazy. Everybody says, hey, my kids, Dad, you should have been a lawyer.
You should have.
I should have been a lawyer. I would have been a good lawyer, too.
Because guys like you and I, you know, we could fill the attorney's mouth. Like I could always fill it in a guy's mouth.
Right.
Tell him this.
Right.
Ask him this. Because we've been there. We
been
know
there.
where we hit it.
Right.
You know, we
Yeah.
know all the
No,
questions.
you're right.
So I always thought about becoming a paralegal for years. Even now I do comedy just to do it for 2 years.
It's interesting.
Just to sit with a bunch of fucking dudes that are like all Harvard out and you're like, shut the fuck up. This is the way we're doing this, okay?
Maybe we'll open a law firm, me and you.
I hope.
Yeah.
That'd be massive.
That'd be tremendous.
Well, you don't know nothing about it, and you hear Joey's stories, and people that are watching the podcast, they're amazed by it. Like they can't believe how crazy the government are, or even the corruption that goes along with it. It's crazy. That's the most common. They all want to hear them stories.
Well, look what they did to Trump. If
Yeah.
they could do it to him, they could do it to anybody.
Yeah.
Until you live it. You don't know until you live it. You lived it.
But it's how old were you when you first got into the system?
I went away with my first case.
No, not even going away. The first time they just said, you're taking it down for a misdemeanor.
I used to get locked
Or
up.
did you start with a felony?
No, 13, like shoplifting, robbing spray paint.
Yeah,
Supposed to
yeah.
My mother come beat the shit out of me.
Right,
You
no,
get
they
the
didn't-
paint back, pay for it, whatever. Yeah. My first, I got pinched to, I think it was 19, 20. I got 7 years.
Right off the bat.
I never had a record. The fucking lawyer tells me, you got it for aggravated assault. He says to me, you're going to get probation. You never was, no record. You're good. First conviction. We go to sentence. He said, wear a suit. I got the fucking suit, the tie on. The judge says, stand up. I stand up. He said, I'm sentencing you to this Italian judge, too. Your own kind's the worst. He says,
They buried you.
yeah. He says, I'm going to sentence you to 7 years in prison for count 1. I'm standing. Count 2, 7 years in prison. Count 3, 7 years in prison. I'm saying, that's 21 fucking years. He says, take him out of my courtroom now. He said, I run a concurrent. I don't know what the fucking current means. I went to fucking 8th grade. I go down, the fucking lawyer comes, through the glass. I said, you motherfucker. I was going to put the thing around his neck. She told me I was getting probation. He said, no, you only got 7 years. 7 years. I said, I got 21 years, you motherfucker. He said, no, it's concurrent. What the fuck's concurrent mean? I didn't know what it meant. And I got 7 years, my first bid.
How long did you do that time?
I did 2.5 years in Jersey. It was in Jersey. They gave it was like the old law, you go to parole board and all that shit. I'll tell you what, it's cold up here, Joe.
You think?
It's Jersey cold.
Jersey cold.
Oh, it's cold here.
In the office, in the igloo.
Yeah, I love it here. It's beautiful.
The
Beautiful
igloo is
studio.
tremendous.
Fucking
We're trying to get it together.
Even outside's cold.
Yeah.
I'm a Florida guy.
Yeah, he's Florida.
Listen, man, I that's why I always have a hooded sweatshirt on. I am constantly cold.
Well, you said wear a jacket. I said let's bundle up.
Wear a jacket because it's cold up here by the cliffs.
Well, you'll be coming to Florida in March, right?
Yeah, March 14th, hopefully,
Beautiful.
if everything works out.
All right, good.
So, like, the other day you were talking about some Fed case where I've heard, like, when I got arrested for kidnapping, they took me, it was a Colorado thing, but they took me down to the federal building first, and I spent the night down there. And these guys were talking. And this guy had gotten pinched. This is my first night. I ain't sleeping. This is the first night I ever spent in jail. I ain't sleeping. And they're talking. I got involved with them. I think one guy gave me coffee. At that time, I didn't even drink coffee. And he was talking about that he was making runs to Florida, to Colombia. The guy would drive him from Colorado to fucking Miami. They'd pick up the stuff. He goes, he got pinched. He went to court. He was the undercover fucking cop. He goes, that motherfucker was doing the same amount of coke as me every fucking night. Banging everything, snorting coke, shooting coke. He goes, the guy was crazy. And he goes, awesome, they take him, they pull him out, and they put him in rehab. They fucking clean him out, and you don't have a trial for a year. They come in looking completely different.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
No,
He was telling us this shit, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
You have no idea how they do it, dog.
Well, they got uncountable money. They could give them all the money, let them party, do whatever they want.
It's insane.
There was a case out of Philly. It was a black kid, drug case. They had an undercover FBI agent. You know, he didn't know. He thought it was his girl. And she fucked him. That you ain't allowed. They ain't supposed to have sex. She fucked him, and they threw the case out.
Wow.
Yeah.
They threw the whole case out just because she had sex with him?
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Yeah, they're not supposed to. Well, you know,
That's
they lied. Yeah, but
awesome.
no, they threw the case out.
That's awesome.
He must be really fucking smooth if he
Yeah.
got a agent to sleep with him.
Yeah.
That's James Bond type shit.
Yeah, it is.
Bitches come over to kill him. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, they come to kill James Bond. Remember all those
Yeah.
movies? They come, hot blonde would come to
Blonde,
kill him.
gorgeous.
And 2 minutes later, he's fucking her in the ass. And he's like,
Fucking classic.
that's Sean Connery. That motherfucker was smooth.
Yeah,
Smooth as ever.
You know, we were talking about like cool guys. Like these guys today have no idea. They just get dreads and they put on gold and they think that's cool. And I'm like, you don't even understand what cool is. Like when we were growing up, like
Yeah.
when you looked at Charles Bronson in The fucking Mechanic, you're like, God damn. When you saw, like, I was telling them, when you saw Elvis, have you seen that documentary on
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yeah.
About it?
Yeah.
When that motherfucker walked out with the black suit,
Yeah.
even guys were like, give me a piece of that.
Yeah.
Just take out that yum stick. I might as well get it over with. Fucking hilarious.
No,
like,
yeah.
we don't have that no more.
No, nobody dresses.
Nobody dresses, but it wasn't even Steve McQueen. When you see Steve McQueen in Bullet, you're like, what the fuck was this guy thinking? I mean, he's smacking his wife in The Getaway, and you're like, look at this fucking, nobody said a thing.
Yeah.
Nobody said a thing. He was smacking the shit out of her for real. She didn't even know she was getting beat up because that's the animal he was. Nobody said a thing.
Right.
He was kicking her. Fucking,
Classic.
Why do you think Italian, like it's, as a non-Italian, it seems like Italian guys are probably the coolest. At least they're like white people. Don't you think? Like,
Swag.
yeah.
Way we
Nobody
dress.
dresses no more.
Yeah.
Like years ago, my father, they wore suits every day. If you look at the old baseball, like the fans, everybody in the stands had a suit. now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like
You
the
couldn't
Yankees-
fly without a suit
Yeah.
when I was a kid. Dog, you were banging out some suits in the 90s.
Yeah,
my friend.
I used to wear it. Yeah,
You were
suits.
throwing
I gotta
some
go buy. I'm
fucking
wearing
heat.
fucking sneakers, jeans. I never wore this shit.
I don't even own a pair of dress pants.
I could tell.
Dog,
It's
I-
crazy.
I could tell.
No, it's seriously like even like when you see people go to funerals now, they don't even wear black. They're red. It don't even matter. They go like it's nothing.
I went to a funeral. The motherfucker walked in with flip flops.
Yeah, baseball hats on. It's
That's
crazy.
really
We
good.
lost.
That's
We
fucking
lost
not-
it.
it
We
lost
lost it.
That gets to me.
Yeah,
The flip-flops
come
and
on.
the new,
With the
those
socks
plastic
on.
fucking shoes.
Or
Yeah.
eating dinner, he's got a backwards hat
Those
on. I mean, it's
plastic
crazy.
shoes they
Crocs.
wear.
You don't like Crocs?
I hate
Oh,
that.
Crocs! You're a
Crocs.
fucking weirdo. You got Crocs on.
You got Crocs on, and now they're giving them to kids. And every
Yeah.
time I go to one of my daughter's games, I see a bunch of boys walk in with fucking Crocs.
Yeah.
You know what they give out now in jail? They used to get, remember the shower shoes to go to the shower?
Yeah.
They give the Crocs out. I fucking hate. That's what they wear in jail.
I'd rather get
Me
fungus.
too. Yeah.
I'd rather get fungus.
Listen, I'll never wear them fucking shoes.
Yeah, now they got the designs on
the
sports
fuck out.
team, Spider-Man, Paw Patrol. It's terrible.
Oh, it's sick. This country's fucked up. The kids are all fucked up today.
They really are.
Look at
And
this
you
kid
know-
the other day. What
Oh,
was
the
it?
kid up there,
Shot the
yeah.
fucking. There was a girl, a guy. He don't know what the fuck.
And
he
now
was.
that was really a girl?
No, it was a guy. Now it's a girl. I don't know what the fuck it is. Another liberal sick motherfucker.
Yeah,
They're sick.
it's a problem.
You know, I was just telling my wife about that shooting on the drive up here. You know, when you're a parent and your kid goes to school, it's in the back of my head.
Yeah.
And every time it happens, I'm not stupid. I'm not fucking stupid. it can happen right in front of you.
Yeah.
You always, when you see situations like that, you go, that'll never happen to me. Knock on wood. Well, you never fucking know, man.
Yeah.
No, it's dangerous. A second grader called called for help. She got a phone. I know she got the phone.
No, it's fucked up. It really is.
Listen, you got to be nuts to send your kids to school today. Seriously, I don't blame people.
Yeah, but if they want to homeschool them, because you never know what could happen.
Well, they could stop, but they don't want to. I put fucking. All they got to do is we got 1 million veterans out of work. Get fucking veterans staying outside the fucking school with an AK-47. That's it. The guy walks up with a gun, shoot him. Kill him. That's it.
End it.
At the deli today, I was talking to a 77-year-old Italian guy, full head of hair, and he was telling me he was in Vietnam and all this shit, and he was interesting as fuck. He lived in Irvington. He told me that 3 years ago, some guy went to carjack him, and he had one of the Vietnam knives, and the guy ran like a little fucking faggot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was dying.
That's
and
great.
women are looking at him because he's out there. You know, he's 77, whatever. He was loud. He goes, the guy want to take my fucking car. You going to take my fucking car?
Right.
Come here, you little cocksucker.
Yeah.
He goes, I have a bayonet in the car. It's the one I gave to Rambo. And he was just dropping knowledge. I'm like,
He's ready to go at all times.
when he said fucking Vietnam, I'm like, oh, this is one of those dementia guys. No,
No, he was good,
the
right?
guy was sharp as a fucking
Yeah.
tack, guys.
Yeah.
Sharp. And we were talking, yeah, that's what he said. He goes, I don't go to New Jersey doctors. I only go to New York City doctors. And my doctor told me to smoke pot. So I started about 8 years ago, and it changed my life.
Oh, with the pot?
Yeah, he said the doctor in New York told me, the Jewish doctor told me to smoke pot. I went home, I told my kids. My kids started bringing me pot. My life changed.
Wow.
He goes, I live stress-free now.
God bless him.
God bless him. 70-something fucking years old.
I never smoked pot, so now I get pinched with the case. I got 7 years. I go to the fight. I got pinched in the fucking fight. They locked me up. They put me in Atlantic County Jail. They gave me the top tobacco. That's what they gave me.
Yeah,
This is in the
tobacco with
fucking
the-
80s. I don't know how to roll. There's a guy next to me. He's rolling like a fucking machine. So we're laying on the floor with a mattress. So I fucking finally get the motherfucker. I fucked like 5 of them up. I finally get it rolled. And I went to lick it. The thing that was on the outside. Then I said, my man, do me a favor, could you roll fucking cigarettes for me? He did it. Fucking funny
Remember
shit.
when they give you that?
Yeah, they used to give you
with
tops.
It was a yellow pouch.
With
the rolling papers
you open up
inside.
the rolling papers inside.
And they give it to you at orientation in county.
Yeah, they used to
And
give it to you in the county. It's Atlantic County Jail.
I was this is a funny fucking thing. When I first got arrested for the kidnapping, they put me in Boulder County Jail. It was rated the #2 jail in the country.
What do you work there?
They had fucking carpets.
Carpets.
You had HBO and Showtime. You were allowed to stay up till 2. It was fucking insane.
Was it cells or dorms?
It was a big cell like this with your own little private room. You had a TV in your room. County.
What the fuck? Let's go there. Let's go skiing. Let's go skiing. Go to Colorado.
Oh, now you can't.
Need a
smoke in there.
vacation.
No, you can't.
Now it's like, they're liberal out there now, so I can't imagine how those prisons are. They're letting you fuck.
Yeah.
Those people let you fuck, let you do fashion shows. Who the fuck knows?
How long did you do for the kidnapping?
2 years.
2 years?
Like 2.5 years out of my life. You know what I'm saying? Solid time, about 8 months.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I really did.
You needed a break.
Looking back now, it slowed me down. And it opened my eyes. I didn't smoke pot in there. I didn't do coke in there. I did a couple hits of acid.
Which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, because you lose your mind. You got to do something. And then I had, Joey will tell you, when you get arrested, you have evaluation points. Right. Do you have a license at the time of your arrest? Are you a high school graduate? Are you married? It's just a bunch of simple questions that, guys, all of us answer correctly. But once you look at them, you're like, these motherfuckers are such losers. They can't answer like 2 or 3 of these.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't have the job at the time of arrest. They never had a license. They never got a high school diploma. You're 0-9.
Yeah.
You're getting 17 points.
Yeah.
You're minus 17 already.
Right off the rip.
From the walk-in.
But I had a job at the time of my arrest. I told them I had a high school diploma. I didn't have a GED, which I had to get later. And there was something else I had. So I think with the felony, whatever, they gave me 4 years. It was a 4 to 6 year plea bargain. They gave me 4-year sentence, which, again, I went to court. George was there when I got sentenced, my brother George. And I walked in there thinking, George, get the 8 ball. This is going to be a party tonight.
Yeah, you're getting ready to go.
You know, and you hear me being loud now. The one thing that I'll never change, I'll never forget is when he told me to stand up.
Yeah, stand
and he
up.
goes, 4 years Department of Correction. And I looked at the attorney and I go, what the fuck? And he goes, do you have something to say? I lost my voice.
Right.
My pussy it's what it was. I'm telling you. It was like my central nervous system shocked because I walked in there thinking one thing, but I knew it was leaning because they called me that Friday and said community corrections didn't accept me because of the machine gun.
Right.
When there's a weapon.
Yeah, the machine gun
always-
probably would have did it. Yeah.
In Jersey, I would have got off. In Jersey, I would have got 8 years,
Right.
halfway house or whatever the fuck, and then they would have thrown me out after 3 years. But in Colorado, they had to give me something.
Right.
You know, a machine gun? Joey, come on.
Probably the only one with a machine gun in Colorado.
No, there's a lot of Rambos out there.
Yeah, they're
That's
ready to
what-
go.
That's why they send the Vietnam vets in the hills.
Right.
They
You
keep
know,
up there.
That's what they send
Well,
them.
that's what the lawyer told me. I'm getting probation. I had the suit on. I'm telling my friends, oh, we're going to go out tonight after I come home.
Go to
wanna
saloon.
celebrate?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, put the handcuffs over, he drug me right out of the courtroom.
Did you get probation when you got out in a couple years, in 4 years?
Yeah, I had probation.
I heard that's worse than
Parole.
being in jail.
Parole, probation, parole, yeah.
Isn't it? Is it harder?
It's a fucking, the state, not bad. The feds, the worst. Every time I was on federal parole, I got violated fucking 10 times. You're not allowed to talk to a felon. So me and you could be in a cell for 10 years together. We come home, you're on supervised release, they call it. I'm on supervised release. I see you in a restaurant. I can't, I just got to wait. I can't say hello to you, how you doing, how's
That's
your family,
crazy.
how's your kids. Association, they call it.
No, I
Fuck
know.
out of association. That's the
Association
tools.
with no-
It's a revolving door.
I mean, how could you be in a cell with somebody for 10 years and see them out with their
You're not allowed
family
to
and you
talk to
can't say nothing? I mean, that's ridiculous.
Now you got to report it to the parole guy. You can't travel.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave the state. I couldn't leave the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. I don't even know where the fuck it's at. Where the fuck's the Eastern District of Pennsylvania? He gave me a map with a magic marker around.
Yeah.
Like here. I said, I don't know where the fuck it's
Yeah,
at.
I'm just going to stay here.
Then another time, when I got shot, my friend Michael died, and the cemetery was in Jersey, so I was on supervised release. So I called my probation guy, and he says, "Oh, you can't go to the burial. You can't go to the burial." He said, "It's in Jersey." I said, "Well, fuck you." I said, "I'll be there. You can lock me up at the cemetery." And then my lawyer called the judge, and the judge said you could go to the burial and come home.
That's amazing.
But he wasn't letting me. He said no. Same thing when my father was dying. The jail, where was he? In Texas somewhere. They called my mother to counselor. She was nice. She said, "You got to come. He ain't gonna make it any, whatever." So I was on probation. Again, supervised release. My whole fucking life I was on it. And I told the probation guy, I want to go see my father's dying. And they wouldn't let me go visit him, ever. They had me separated from him. He said, "Well, I got to get approval, this, I don't know." I said, "Listen, well, you can lock me up in Texas. I'm going. I'm getting on a plane, I'm getting in a car, you can lock me the fuck up." And then they asked the judge, and the judge let me go, take my mother. And he died the next day. At least I got to see him.
Yeah, at least you got to say, that's crazy
Fucking nuts.
to go through all that.
You know, last time we spoke about, I don't know, there's something. Once I got locked up, I knew I wasn't going back, Joey. Just,
Yeah.
and I had it nice. There was a Chinese restaurant, because then they put you at a prison camp. A prison camp for a guy like us is like, you're putting us back in the mix. It's like warm up to get out.
Yeah. They're warming you up.
Because as soon as I got to that camp, everything was cool. I almost burnt down the jail. They fucking put me in the stock room, and they go, stay out there, don't touch nothing, blah, blah, blah. And that gave me some juice because I could hide people's steroids and all that shit. And syringes, they want to hide the syringes from
Yeah.
the dogs. And then I met this little chubby Italian dude. He had just done 20 years. And he used to make, cheese, nachos at night. He had a
nachos.
fucking business
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a fucking prison camp, man.
Yeah.
$2 for nachos,
Yeah.
whatever. He figured out how to make green chili in his cell.
Yeah, they can make anything in there.
Dog. And then the Mexicans would bring in the good, real shit. And you'd be trading tacos with them. My girlfriend would bring Chinese food, which would drive me crazy. Bringing 20 egg rolls to the joint, you're the fucking king. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's funny. Nobody's ever accused you of racism, correct?
No.
They can't.
Yeah.
Even if we say something racist about African Americans, they go, "Not that guy."
Yeah.
Not that guy. Because when I got locked up, my best friend was a fucking grip. And till this day, I yearn for him. Like, I miss him.
Yeah.
That time we spent together, he had 7 girlfriends.
Wow.
A kid with each of them. All of them drove a Mercedes.
7 baby mamas.
7 baby mama. His visitation started Friday at 7 in the morning. 9, 2.
He had them all.
And he had them all. One of them was Cuban. So he told, "This is my Cuban." So she would bring in Cuban sandwiches and Nutter Butters. We could control the jail with Nutter Butters.
Yeah.
Black people love Nutter Butters. You know, I don't know what it is. They lose their fucking mind over
That's
Nutter
great.
Butters. So Sundays, it was a feast, right?
Yeah.
After visitation, we all got together.
Yeah.
Let me see what you got. My mom made me baked ziti. Come on. You know, now you can't bring in food. No.
The feds, you never get nothing. When I was in the state in Jersey back in the 80s,
Yeah, they'll give
you
you-
were allowed 50 pounds of food a month, and they could,
50?
yeah, they were bringing in, you know, they go through, we had everything. We had fucking chicken Savoy from the Beaumont Tavern, fucking Chinese food.
That's
Fucking-
great.
And we would put like, it's each inmate. So there's a lot of like black guys, Mexicans that they didn't have nothing, they had no family. We put under their name. You know what I mean? We had fucking 400 pounds of food
Yeah,
coming in.
give it to them.
Fuck, we ate like kings.
Yeah.
They
You
used to
know,
have a hot pot. They had a little refrigerator. You know, it's back then. Now, for the feds, you can't get nothing. Nothing. Can't get underwear, sneakers. Everything comes from them.
you know how many people reach out on the podcast and say that Joey gave them clothes in jail? Joey gave them food in jail when they had nothing.
What the fuck we do? That's what
Every
we do.
day.
We do it out here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
gave 120 bikes out to the kids.
Yeah.
We went to, I've been in Philly for a week. We knocked on doors. We gave
All
toys,
night.
coats. I gave 120 bikes, 120 coats, sneakers, toys to the kids. We did it our whole life. And a guy commented the other day. He says, "Oh, you know, Snuff puts it on Instagram. You just do it to get on Instagram, you know, video to video. Motherfucker, I've been doing this since 1989. There was no phones, no cameras, no Instagram in '89. I've been doing it my whole life.
Yeah.
I didn't do it to go on fucking Instagram. But you
And
know,
the
haters,
worst
you know,
neighborhoods
jealous.
in the world we go to.
I go in neighborhoods black people don't go in. That's what a guy told me. Black kid I know. He said, "Man, I seen you in neighborhoods I won't go in."
Yeah.
The giving back, that's something that we were instilled with as children. I
Yeah.
saw it.
100%.
I saw it. I saw it. One of my most successful friends ever, I see what he gives out every month.
Yeah.
Because I was part of it. I see how, you know, and you go, wow. And that's part of the whole thing. You got to give something back.
You got to
Look,
give
when
to
you were
get.
8 years old, you sent a kid in Africa money.
That's right.
Who the fuck would do that? Seriously, an 8-year-old kid.
When I was fucking 8, I was going to Hudson County Park once a year with the Heart Association. And I would go to fucking neighbor's house. Hey, come on, you gotta give me 25 cents a mile or 25 cents a lap. Right there. We can walk from here. Right to Hudson County Park. It's right down the block that way.
Yeah.
And I would walk and I'd give him the money. I did that for about 4 years. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm showing up with $800, a pair of Julius Erving sneakers.
Yeah.
The price went up.
The
you know.
Converse with the red with the star.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The limousines for the
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
Because it went from sneakers went from being $11.95 to Dr. J sign with the 6s,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden we were off and running.
Yeah.
Now they were $21.95, and they made the commercial.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. J,
The whole
where'd
thing.
you get those moves? Oh, you wearing magic shoes.
That's great.
Tell them to insert that video in there. It's in there.
It's a good
Okay.
one.
But you got to give to get.
You got to give to get.
You have to.
Always.
You have
got to
to.
pay your fucking.
Yeah,
You know.
you have to.
My brother George, he has the all-star frame, and he pisses me off because he'll call me. I got to drive to Cambodia to drop off a picture, and I go, George, what the fuck? But I know. I bust his balls, but I know. That's how you pick up real business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People just want to sit there. Let me get 5 Facebook ads. I'm going to open up a business. I ain't going to do shit for you.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't gonna do shit for you. You gotta get out there. You gotta,
Yeah.
you know,
Get out there.
stick your hand in the dirt. You know, so
Every night you go out, you got to market yourself. You always say that. You got to get out. You got to go out.
Well, nobody's gonna knock on your door and hand you nothing.
Yeah.
we're just talking about this. The Bluebird of Happiness, that motherfucker died about 15 years ago. And the dude, Vince McMahon, remember he used to knock on your door
Yeah.
with a big check.
Check to check.
All ugly white people. Never an Italian, never a fucking African.
Yeah, it was
Some
all-
white guy in
yeah, white
Iowa.
trash. Yeah.
Nobody knocks on your door. That's what the American public, a lot of us are confused. Not me, because I know how hard it is to get from point A to point B. And a lot of people in this room right now know how hard it is. But there's people that, look, I get the weirdest questions. Like, how do you become famous? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think that I wasn't going to become famous? I was just doing this to stay out of the joint.
Right.
This made me stop stealing.
Right.
This made me stop doing 1,000 little stupid things. I still snorted cocaine like a motherfucker for the first 17 years, whatever. But it didn't, listen, I didn't go back.
Yeah.
The proof was in the pudding.
Right. God bless you.
I know how to rehabilitate somebody. It's by giving them something to wake up for in the morning.
Yeah.
But if you're just going to put me out in society with a felony and you're telling me I can't get a job,
Yeah.
then you fucked me in the ass.
That's what we were saying yesterday.
You fucked me in the fucking ass.
Yeah, you're forced. I mean,
I'm
can't
done.
Get a job, can't move nowhere. Nobody gonna rent your house.
No, you can't do dick. And that's what they enforced in the poor felon. So I don't know what recidivism rate. I'm sorry. I'm a little high. My tooth hurts. I got this little brown tooth over here.
Right.
It's a little cocaine tooth I have.
You was
there.
eating them gummy bears. I thought it was chewing gum.
No, these are gummy bears, man.
Like Tic Tacs.
What the fuck's he eating?
This is our sponsor, Via.
Nice.
And they got 10 milligrams, Euphoria, 50 milligrams. And then they got Daydrift. That's the 100 milligrams.
What's that?
Is it?
This is a nice little thing, and you take
Oh,
one.
you eat it and then
You eat it, and then
you
things
turn into
happen.
Rick James.
And then things
High
happen.
as Rick James.
Yeah, you're as high as
You're as
Rick
high as
James.
Hunter Biden.
Oh my God, these things are phenomenal. And we used to eat like 10,000 milligrams a night. We broke the record on the internet.
Oh, I know.
We're proven. Nobody could fuck with us when it comes to reefer. Even Chang was like, I ain't going. He had Chang on.
Yeah,
Do you remember that? He had like his assistant there, and his assistant was like, please, just don't give him too much. We have a long day.
Fucking you even took down Chung.
Yeah, we took down Chang. Oh my God,
Have you been to Philly recently? Oh yeah, for the comedy show. How you?
The show that you went to.
And I went to a game, and I fucking don't
That's
get
what
me
I wanted to
started.
say.
Don't get me started.
The Sixers?
I went to see the Sixers. I'm sorry, they'll give you another one there. Maxie was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
and
good.
B didn't go in.
No, you don't.
Paul George.
Poor George was hurt. God forbid. Now he's back. He's back. I know he played last night, and Maxie came. Maxie did something good last. Maxie
Maxi's
went
good.
off last
Yeah,
night.
he's
Maxie's great.
He's a great player. Well, he's the one who called that Embiid.
Yeah, he called him out. He said,
Called
"You
him
show
out.
up to practice late every day. You don't want to do nothing. What the fuck are you doing?"
And it breaks my fucking heart because I love going there. Like I told you on your podcast,
Yeah.
I love going there. Like I love everything about when I think about tickets for baseball or fucking basketball. The first place I look is Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Football, I can't go down there no more. I'm not in that shape.
Yeah.
You got to fight.
You got to be in Philadelphia Eagle shape. I'm
Yeah.
not in
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagle shape.
That motherfucker's throwing
That,
beer
that
on you.
requires
Yeah.
a certain fucking
Yeah,
mindset.
you got to fight and fucking throw.
Yeah.
beer
They're there
on
at
you.
4 a.m.
Huh?
Starting 4 a.m. They're barbecuing outside the tailgate, not inside the tailgate yet, because the gates don't open. They're outside the tailgate. It's unheard of.
They start 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
The game ain't till 8:15 at night.
8:15
They
at
don't
night.
even know where they're at by 8:50. They don't know what they're watching. They're
Yeah.
fucking bombed. They're fucked up. Fucking 8 in the morning. It's 12 hours of drinking.
You never did that?
Yeah, years ago.
Okay.
Well, after the 12 hours of drinking, though, they're going to stop and get a cheesesteak at
Yeah.
Skinny Joey's Cheesesteak.
Yeah, right
that
up
will
the street.
sober them up. That's
That
what we got to
sobers you up.
worry about.
I can't wait to open that.
Yeah, we
place
can't
up.
wait,
And
too.
You have a podcast studio in there.
We're gonna do it all there.
We're going to do it all.
It'll
And
be
I love-
live
I
air.
love that concept, man.
Yeah.
And Joe, we called good money on Trump.
I know you did.
So did you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Landslide.
called that.
Landslide.
It was fucking crazy, man.
The people spoke.
And you know what was crazy? Like, I couldn't see a lot of things happening. And I said this as a joke one time. I don't know. I just went off. I'm a felon, dog. Even if I was not a felon, I don't want to get into that game.
Right.
It was always a game. Your buddy here, my fucking old brother there, Mr. Charlie there, fucking, we grew up in a town where we got exposed to it. And we got exposed to the horrors early on.
Right.
We saw some shit in the 6th and 7th grade that people didn't see. And when I tell these stories, I told the story here with my 7th grade teacher. Our 8th grade teacher was the mayor of Weehawken, and he did 13 years for murder. Can you explain that to me? Now I got TJ English coming in with an attorney to explain to us what happened there and how it affected the Menendez thing. a year ago when they found the gold. Like, this is just crazy shit that ties in, you know?
Right.
So growing up and all this shit, I was like, this was so devastating to me as a child. This Hudson County politics, ripping signs down, choking people. Dog, I saw fucking craziness. I saw craziness. And you know what I was thinking about? My senior year, well, I quit high school, but I went to the parties. there was a graduation party. I'm not going to say no names. He's going to know who I'm talking about. It was the captain of police, who I loved dearly at the time. Italian dude. Loved him. This motherfucker made the best chili and rice. Italian made chili. And I went there with his son one day, and he goes, give it to the fucking Cuban kid. And I held him to it. When are you going to make more chili?
Chili,
What the fuck? Who's this animal you brought to my house? But when an Italian feeds you, no matter what they think, they're feeding you. They like you.
Yeah.
Just eat with the Cuban kid in the other room. It makes me nervous. He's got sticky fingers. You know, whatever. They'll say something in Italian, and they'll, you know.
Yeah, they're talking about you.
So he had a graduation party. There's 150 kids on the street. It's 11:30, 12 o'clock on a Sunday night. There's 150 North Bergen kids on the street. These neighbors were calling the police department. The police department was just hanging up on them.
Yeah.
Just hanging up on them. Like, that's how down. We had a cop in town, Phil Sims. He looked just like Phil Sims, the football coach, the quarterback. This guy, you love him because you disagree with him on something. What do you want to do, Joey? You know what? Fuck you. No, fuck you. How about I take my gun off and we go 3 minutes?
Right.
Dog, right on Kennedy Boulevard. He's fighting you 3 minutes. You're driving down. You're like, what the fuck is that? And then he'd take you into Nick's and buy you a slice of pizza, wipe the cut down, and tell you next time I'll fucking strangle you. And then I'll book you and I'll bust your fucking head next time. And you go, okay, that's more.
What?
That gives a person more than anything.
Yeah.
You think about that cop. For people watching, they're going, what type of cop was that? Oh, my God. He gave me a beating. I turned out okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the world's fucked up today.
What did you get a beating for?
Because we were torturing him one night. We were high, and we kept calling him Phil Sims. And he hit me with the stick in the back. He hated when you called him Phil Sims.
Back in the day, though, didn't the priest, though, like, he would give you boxing gloves, like, go fight.
Oh, the priests used to beat the
Yeah.
fucking brakes off. The nuns.
My father used to say it all the time to me.
Listen, if they did today what they did us in school, they'd go.
They'd cave. They'd cave.
Yeah, they closed the school down.
They'd cave. Listen, my mother loved me with all her heart. And I think about it. Why the fuck did she put me in that school in Kearney? Because they knocked you out on a regular. And she didn't want to know about it. Like, she didn't want to know about it, but she knew. And then it went down, and I got thrown out. But if I think about what they did then, like, they hit me in the head with a fucking lunch tray.
Anything, yeah.
She poured the lunch tray on my head because I wouldn't drink fucking milk.
They
Yeah.
used to fuck us up. Listen to me. Today, forget about it.
No, done.
Listen, I used to go home. I got beat up. They're not good. Mama, good. You deserve it. You're no good. You know, you're no good. But, you know, they locked me in a convent one night. Every night they used to keep me after school. So we got out of school at 3 o'clock. I go to convent. They would let me stay there till 5 o'clock. I would have to listen to they get piano lessons. There's fucking kids playing the piano. One night we had this nun, Sister Josephine Dolores. She was fucking big. They locked me down in the basement in the convent. She forgets me. She goes to bed. It's fucking 11 o'clock at night. I can't get the fuck out. I'm locked. It's like the old convents with the doors like a dungeon. My mother's looking. She came to the convent. I was downstairs.
She had to go
They
nuts.
do that today.
Yeah.
Forget about it. They'll fucking sue them. They'll get the nun locked up.
Could you imagine if
We got beat up every day in school.
a kid comes home, they say the nun locked me in the convent till 11 o'clock at night. There'll be SWAT outside that.
Fucking,
Dog, she made me kneel on beans in the fucking stock closet one time. The stock closet where they had the supplies, the pencils, and the fucking... It was just like notebooks, black and white notebooks, the pieces of paper that told you 1 times 2 is 4, and you had to know all 12. Up
Yeah.
to 12. 12 times 12 is 144, like a motherfucker. G's up, hoes down.
Joe, they used to make us stand in the back of the classroom with our hands out with 2 textbooks in our hands. You know, look,
That's torture.
and had to stand there like, I'm fucking shaking. I'm shaking like fucking Joe Biden on Jeopardy. She said, "Don't you drop the books like I'm fucking nuts, fucking sick."
That's fucking crazy.
Fucking funny shit.
I always think about that. I never really got into that, how much that bothered me. That's why when that nun told me to go in the stock room, I got so, it was like a molestation kind of thing. She made me kneel down and she turned the lights off and made me kneel on beans.
Jeez.
With the lights off,
that's
like
gotta
2
hurt.
fucking hours, and I heard mice in there and shit. And that stayed with me, man. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill this cocksucker.
Yeah.
Eventually, this shit's gonna go down, but I'm gonna give her a break tonight because I'm hungry like a motherfucker. You know, when you get out of there. But it was, if you think about it, today's children, whatever. And listen, I wouldn't accept it in a way. I don't want my daughter getting punched in the head by one of those nuns, but they didn't really clock the girls.
No,
they
they
did
didn't
something
clock
else
the
to
girls.
girls.
Yeah.
They hit them in the hands with clockers or something.
The boys, the girls, they really
The boys, it was a fucking
Yeah.
backhand. That bitch would turn that ring around and come in backhanded
Yeah.
and just get you across the face. And then if you put your hands up to block, what do you put your hands up for? Bah, bah, 2 quick ones.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the kid would just drop. Bah. And you laughed your ass off.
Yeah.
I had some sick
And I went
shit.
to a Catholic boarding school. And listen, that was the worst experience.
Yeah, they're bad.
But the best experience I had was the 3rd grade, Sister Anna. There was 12 kids in the dormitory, and there was a kid that at that time, Octavio Fernandez. Ooh. His uncle was Jackie Hernandez, the shortstop in the Pittsburgh Pirates. While I was going to that school, this is 1971, guys, 1972, he used to take us to Pittsburgh to see, and this is the days when Pittsburgh was fucking rocking.
Roberto Clemente?
Willie Stargell, the whole fucking band. He was the nephew to Jackie Hernandez, little Dominican kid with a little afro, put his hat on, but the afro, the afro was tough too. They didn't have that type of afro sheen those days. That motherfucker, you couldn't put on a helmet. You had to shave it, or you had to wear your sat to the side. And one night we're in there talking, shooting spitballs. She had like it was just like this, but the top was open. And every 10 minutes she goes, I can hear you. And we kept giggling. Now, Octavio weighed 300 pounds. He went right to bed. He had cookie. He was like the fat dude in Full Metal Jacket. What do you got in your locker? Oh, jelly donut. It was on me on that. I watched it again. Every time it's on, I watch the beginning until the hooker. What do you get for $10? Then the movie goes down the head. You know what I'm talking about?
Which movie is that?
What movie's that?
Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
2 movies in one. It's a great movie.
It's what? I don't like the second part.
No,
That's
you
what he
don't-
said. 2 movies in 1.
Yeah, I don't like once he becomes a writer.
Joe, you got to get him a shorter chair.
I know, but he's okay.
He keeps raising it.
Listen, I give him edibles and he thinks he's in the carnival. He's just zooming around the air.
He gets taller when he eats them.
What's that?
When
He
eats
gets
the edibles,
taller.
He gets taller.
I wish.
Oh my God, yes he does.
If it made me taller, I'd take 8 million milligrams. I would do
We
whatever.
were talking about something that I wanted to finish with.
Hernandez, the kid.
So they're throwing shit, and all of a sudden she gave another warning, and they're throwing shit, and she gave another warning, and all of a sudden she came out with a pointer, okay? And she started whacking all of us, bah, bah, bah. But Fernando, whatever his name was, Octavio, was big. And by the time she got to Octavio, she hit him, and the stick broke. Now, Octavio had been sleeping for 2 hours already.
Yeah.
Poor Octavio. He got hit so hard, the stick broke, and she got so mad that she kind of stabbed him with the stick. So we're like, oh, shit. And that Benny and the Jets was the song
on.
then. That was the hot song right there. That's how old I am. Benny and the Jets are played every 20 minutes on WABC. I had the button. So if you bumped into them in New York City, they gave you 25 grand on the street. I had like 1,000 buttons on me. I'd be walking all over Broadway with the little radio with the fucking one thing. And I'm over here on 44th Street. I run to 44th Street. My mom's like, enough.
Yeah, it ain't
Go
happening.
home. I forgot what we said. Oh, so we wake up the next morning. Octavio, the lights come on, and Octavio's got 2 sticks and splinters all over his fucking bed. And he gets up and he's like, what the fuck was this? We just busted. We're like, Octavio, Sister Anna beat the fuck out of you with that stick last night, and you didn't even wake up
He was sleeping the whole time.
the whole fucking time. And she did stab him.
Yeah.
Because he kept saying, I got a splinter in my back.
300 pounds.
You know what's funny though? Did you ever? Now, back in our days in school, you never heard of a school shooting?
A what?
A school shooting. Did you ever hear one?
No.
Never. So I never heard it until now. Like, the last maybe 15 or whatever.
Yeah.
There was never school shootings.
Very disturbing.
Sick.
I like going to school.
Yeah, we had fun.
We had some lunatics.
Yeah, we just broke balls all
You
day.
had a couple fucking lunatics. We all did. You know?
I failed handwriting in gym. My father beat the brakes off me. He said, "You don't know how to write? How the fuck you fail handwriting? You don't know how to write?"
How did you feel, Jim? I passed Jim.
I didn't go.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how you feel.
that'll do it. Yeah.
I never went.
You know how fucked up it is now when we're going to pick out these toys for the kids right now? There's no toys. Like a 10-year-old, they're like, oh, no, they really don't play with toys. Well, what do they play? iPad or iPhone. Well, nobody. What do you mean? They have to do
There's no
something.
toys.
What about a football or a basketball?
Toys R Us ain't open no more.
It's sick.
FAA Schwartz, remember in New York? They closed.
They opened back
Apple
up.
Store now.
There was a line outside of that. It's down in Midtown now, and they had to put Toys R Us inside of like Macy's.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. They don't even. There's not even toys.
The world's fucked
It's
up.
a different fucking world.
Yeah.
And with that, let's take a little breather because I want to talk to you and them afterward about what we're going to talk about here. And we're talking about DraftKings, all right? And these are the kings of picks right here. My man Snuff, he went like what, 2-22 last weekend?
1-22.
No, I'm teasing.
No.
You know I love him to death.
The last
4-1, 4-1,
4-1,
4-1.
baby.
The last time you had a winner, Ronald Reagan was in office. Yeah. The last winner you had.
We'll be right back. First of all, myself and DraftKings wish you a Merry Christmas. So let's make it merry for you. Make some cash without going outside, you animal. Get it on the sports action without even leaving the couch. All right? It's going to be cold. There's going to be traffic, people yelling and screaming. Not for you. You're going to order a little food, and you're going to place bets with DraftKings Sportsbook. And you're going to have a great time, and maybe even, if you're lucky and you pay attention, you're going to make some extra cash. Me, myself, I love it. I love DraftKings. And here's a gift for new customers, all right? You ready for this one? You're going to bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Listen, let's get the party started. 2025, you're on the right foot. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, pressing code JOEY, Joey. Again, that's code JOEY for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Happy holidays from DraftKings, where the crown is yours. And happy Merry Christmas, Hanukkah from the Church New Testament family.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Opt-in required. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos.
We're back. Thank you. And please support DraftKings. You know I love them. They've been working with me for years. And speaking of DraftKings, Snuff himself is a little impresario on the sports betting world. Part of the Skinny.
That's right.
Part of the Patreon package is that.
Yes.
You give a couple picks out. These are elite picks. What I want from him is what's going to happen on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, we're going to go with a parlay, 2-team parlay.
Yep.
First game, we're going to go Steelers over Kansas City. Steelers are home, must-win game from them. And then we're going to go with Houston over Baltimore. Houston's home. They got to win. I love C.J. Stroud, and Baltimore does nothing for me. There's your two locks for Christmas
You're
Day.
going to have a black Christmas.
No, you won't. Santa's going to be stuffing them stockings for you. Make sure you bet on DraftKings.
Oh, my God.
No,
What's going
DraftKings
on
good.
with you, my brother? Who do you like Christmas Day?
Oh, God.
What the fuck are you talking about? I like Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh. I don't like the Texas game. I like Baltimore a little, but I like Pittsburgh. They got to win. And Kansas City, you don't know if Mahomes plays.
Yeah, Mahomes might be. Yeah, we don't know if he's going to be in or out. Wentz is the
They're
backup.
teasing you anyway. They're setting you up.
Yeah.
He'll come back for like the playoff and throw the ball that Kelsey catches.
Yeah.
Then he proposes to the
Taylor
blonde
Swift,
chick on
that
TV.
motherfucker. I can't stand him.
You know, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're not going to have enough till he proposes to her on national TV with his little faggy fucking mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
It's
here.
the truth. It really is.
It really is sad what they want to do. And it's not fair.
The NFL wished her a happy birthday the other day. When the fuck did the NFL ever wish anybody happy birthday?
Never been done.
They didn't wish Tom Brady happy birthday. He got fucking 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
They wished fucking Taylor Swift a happy birthday.
You know, beside the court cases and just the funny shit you say, one of the things I admire about you the most is when you just go off on the rat of the month.
Oh, yeah.
It's December. I know you have some jingle and joy in your heart. Obviously, I know what you do. You know, you fucking just donated. Who's the rat of the month this month? And take it easy on him. Just who's the rat of the month this month?
We just did the kid, what was his name?
Anthony Arlotta
Last
from
week.
Connecticut.
We got to pick. We got some money. We're going to pick one out of the hat after the new year. I'll let you know.
Oh, my God. What is going on even there?
They don't want to go to jail. It's the bottom line. They try to justify it. I didn't put nobody in jail. I didn't. You're fucking told. That's the bottom line.
I just never understood that whole thing. I just never understood it, you know.
They get in trouble. They got no way to get out. They all fucking lie. I mean, every one of my cases, we caught them lying. Like, that's what helped us. That helped us. We won by them lying. They lied. Everybody who told on me never got locked up with me. It ain't like me and you robbed a bank, you know, and you told on me. They got caught doing their own thing. Like the guy Ralph Natale. He was his fourth conviction for selling meth. He was getting life with no parole. I didn't get locked up with him. He was a drug dealer. And then he came in and said, I did this, I did that, I did that. And the government let him go. He got fucking 8, 10 years, whatever he got, instead of life. And he went home, and I had to fight for my life. Sad, ain't it?
It's a fucking different world out there.
Yeah.
But what's always intrigued me is the witness relocation plan. Like how you have to move your kids, your wife, everybody's got to pick up and fucking go. And everything's got to change. Now you got to live, you know, with somebody watching. Usually they, you know, a lot of them live, right?
But you know what? It's funny. They don't tell the people.
No, they don't tell you a lot.
They don't tell the, like Sammy the Bull. He can move next door to you. You don't know. They tell you his name's fucking Vinny Vito. Oh, nice neighbor, Vinny. You don't know he's a fucking serial killer. You got a fucking serial killer next door to you. They don't tell the people.
Yeah.
Why don't they move them next to the FBI agents?
Yeah, make them live next door to them.
Let them be their neighbors.
If you, like, I know you wouldn't rat, but, like, let's say you had some really good information. How much could you get from the government? Like, could you get them to put you in a mansion? Can you get a...
Oh, they buy them houses.
Houses, they pay for them. The
Everything.
one guy was making how much a month,
They
Joe?
gave a guy in my case $1 million in cash. He said, I got to be paid cash.
Yeah.
$1 million?
My lawyer said, why'd
to
you
put
have
him
to be
in
paid
jail.
cash? He said, well, I didn't want to get a check in case I went to the bank. They knew it was from the government. They would know I was an informant. So they paid him $1 million cash to get him. My lawyer said, Previty, that fat motherfucker. My lawyer said, you pay taxes? He said, no, I didn't get around to it yet. You didn't get around to it yet. He said, well, I made a deal. He's got to pay, he got $1 million cash. He had to pay a couple thousand a year. My lawyer figured it out. It'd take him 530 years to pay it back. My lawyer said to him, who's your accountant, Al Capone? I wish I could get that fucking deal.
Ah, it's crazy.
No, it's nuts.
Most of them that go in the witness protection program get thrown out.
Yeah.
They wind up committing more crimes and lying again and ratting on somebody else, then they get thrown out.
Look at Sammy the Bull.
Yeah.
He got 5 years, which he only did fucking 2 years, just to rat on John Gotti, lied about him, put him in jail. They gave him 5 years. He did about 2. He might have been in jail a year. He got relocated to Arizona, and him and his wife, his son, and his daughter opened an XC ring, selling XC. And the state, Arizona, was smart because they knew the feds were going to come. They never told the feds about it because the feds would have tipped them off. Said, listen, just stop, shut down. The Arizona pinched him and they fucking buried. They gave him 20 years. I came home. I give out Christmas gifts to kids. This motherfucker's selling ecstasy to kids. I'm the bad guy. They love him. He got a TV show. He just got a TV deal, I think, right?
Yeah, TV deal.
It's a hell of a deal, guys.
Yeah, like he got big money.
That's a hell of a deal. Antoine Fuqua.
Yeah.
And the guy from Boardwalk and The Sopranos.
No, yeah.
He's going to spin that book beautifully.
It's fucking sickening.
It's something that they need. It's sick. Listen, it's sickening. But right now, something has to save the mob genre on television and film. something really has to come along soon. I like the Stallone thing for like 3
Yeah, I like Stallone.
Tulsa King. Tulsa King's great.
He's good.
But
Yeah.
we need something to represent pretty soon.
He'll fuck it up, though. He fucks up everything.
Who, Sammy?
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
No, but he's got serious people behind him. Got a serious station.
Yeah.
They
You know
should,
what,
all the
man?
money he makes, they should give to the kid he killed, the kid's family.
Yeah.
The Kaiser. He killed a 16-year-old innocent kid for nothing.
Yeah. Sick.
And they slid it under the rug. He killed his brother-in-law too. Nice guy.
You look at, that was 30 years ago, and you look at what was going on then and what's going on in today's world up there. And it was, those guys they were playing for keeps, and they were making a lot of fucking money, man. A lot of money. I used to work for a roofing company. I married a girl, her family had a roofing company. And after a while, they started taking jobs in Colorado. They were from Colorado originally. And I asked them once, I go, you have the fucking, you could work in Jersey and New York, and you guys want to work here? And they're like, you see that dumpster? That dumpster in Colorado cost us $2,000 for the day. No, $200 for the day. If this was New York, it's $2,000 for the day.
Yeah.
He goes, it was impossible.
No, it's hard, yeah.
It was very impossible.
Especially with the traffic, though. Like, you know what it costs to get that shit out of New York?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, listen, the gas it fucking takes you fucking. We was there last week with the fucking.
Yeah.
We had to go fucking 8 blocks. It took us almost an hour to drive. The traffic, like.
Yeah. 1.5 miles was like 40
I guess it's
minutes.
got to cost major money to build a building in New York. Like the concrete trucks. The fuck, how are they going to get there?
We'll stick
New York,
in,
Philly, New York's
yeah.
the highest.
We'll stick in Philly.
listen,
we'll stick in
dog,
Philly.
this is all going to change if gambling gets legalized in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? Just remember that. That's all going to fucking go out the window.
They're going to have.
They're going to put it right by Hudson fucking Yards.
No, they're going to have gambling. Gambling's going to be legitimate. And they said in 5 years, and that except 2 states, Utah, the Mormons, and somewhere else. I don't know where the fuck it is. You'll be able to go to, like, say you go to 7-Eleven, play lottery. You go in, give me the Eagles for $400.
Yeah.
And bet right there.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna
100%. The stadiums, you're going to be able to
Yeah.
bet right in there. That's it.
Listen, the new crack is the parlays. See in Philly, the fucking lines around the corner.
Yeah.
Around the corner, everybody bets parlays. Girls, guys, grandmothers, wives, kids.
Everybody.
I was with my friend Wags. We were out with his son. We were in New York with the Mets game. We're eating dinner. He says, the kid, he's 13, Eddie, my nephew. He said, Dad, give me your social security number. He said, what the fuck you want my social security number? He said, I'm going to open a DraftKings account. My social security, you got to be of age.
On that side, Joe. You would've.
Every kid's got one.
Yeah, everybody.
They all bet. Every kid bets. Every kid in
They
school,
they
college.
put a casino right in the middle of our neighborhood to bankrupt all of us.
Unless they're going to
That's
bankrupt
what
the whole
they
state.
did.
They're robbing houses to go gamble.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
The casino, I could throw a fucking quarter at it.
Listen, I don't know if any of you, yeah. I, by mistake, got into college.
Did you?
I hate when that happens.
You know, on a CUOP program. You know, there's no Spanish people at the University of Colorado, Boulder. And we'll give you a Pell Grant, this and this and this. I'll never forget that when you go on the first day to orientation, you walk down, there's a bunch of tables, you know, and there's like, you know, talk to us about becoming a lawyer, talk to us. And then as you go deeper, it's come talk to us, sign this and get a 250 Discovery card. And they're all there. You get like $1,000 out of them, you know? You get Discover, Visa, and something else at that day, whatever. The one that you could eat at the restaurants. Remember there was a card in the 80s?
Yeah, the 80s.
It was just Diners Club.
That's it.
Yeah! That's when you were big pimping.
Yeah, you had the Diners Club piece.
The Diners Club, that one. So they gave you about $750. You open up with a $250 account. 11 out of 10 kids blew their credit right there. That's where your disaster was, okay?
Yeah.
Now, I'm hearing, and I don't know how true it is, that when you walk that table now, all the services are there. Come with us right now and we'll give you a $50 credit. All you got to do is keep walking. And they know that you went to talk to this guy and that guy, but you're walking out of there with you're 19 years old and they're giving you, 5,000 free credits.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to save him.
Not me.
No, you're going right to the Sixer game, but you're going to put on the card too. Yeah!
Yeah.
You're going to bring a little enchilada with you. You're getting a fucking half G-bow.
Right.
So by halftime, you get a little twisty. You know what I'm saying? And B, why are you in there? Put him in there. Dog, I swear to my mother, not this time, and not the time before that. I wanted to tell you about this. I forgot when I came on your podcast. I went to a Sixer game. This is, and weirdness is growing. The one game, I took my daughter, and fucking, there was a black guy making out with a white guy. And
Black guy making out with a white guy?
right there in the middle, right there, in Philadelphia, and I knew this wasn't going to last.
Right.
I just mind my business. At that situation, you just look because you know the bomb is dropping.
Yeah, you know
and
it's
you don't want to
coming.
be looking that direction. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'll never forget that. Like 3 minutes later, I look over to give a popcorn, disappeared. Right, they were gone. Well, the one before that, I took my neighbor Luke. I took all the kids. Like there was 2 boys, my daughter, my wife, me. And that time, there was a live hooker working it.
The courts.
Oh, I've never seen that in my. And I've done thousands of events. You know, guys, how it is. Right. She was a little Asian girl with fake tits. And she was tweaking, so she kept walking up and down, holding on to a blouse. The one tit was bouncing out. They took like 8 or 9 walks, and somebody came up to listen. You gotta go. There's a guy on the third floor that wants to talk to you. Watching you all night. They got a T-shirt for you. You know what I'm saying? They escorted her out of there. I'm telling you, she was working it, and she was with some schmuck. Like
They dressed up like
they
they're going to
threw
a
her
club.
out. The schmuck walked up there. You know that wasn't his girlfriend.
Yeah.
He went the other direction. He's like, woo. Thank God I got that mess off. They gave her like a gram of Coke. You could tell. She was like, she kept going up for a drink. There's a guy who will at least bring you a beer. I go to one of those games. I get coked up. I'm just sitting there. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you before. You were talking about these Philadelphia people, how crazy they are.
Yeah.
In 1993, I come back here to do comedy. I'm living with my brother, George. I'm barely fucking making it. And the Jets were playing somebody in that late game, the 7 o'clock game. So me and my buddies, we're going to go to the game. One of them got tickets. It was 5 of us. We're going to go to the game. What time's the game? 7:30. It was Monday Night Football. What am I saying? There was Monday Night Football. So we get there early, case of beer, and one of the guys says, I didn't tell you, I picked up a half ounce of Coke. So we start snorting in the parking lot. Right? And now this fucking, we didn't, everybody's outside grilling.
Yeah.
We're in the car.
Frozen.
Nobody would even get out the piss. We're like sitting in the car. Do you know the game started and we were still in the car? That's when we got out to pee. And then we were too fucked up to go in the game. So we crawled back in the car.
And listen to it on the radio?
Huh?
Would you listen to it on the radio?
Oh my God, radio, we were yakking to one another. It was just a cloud. There was cigar ashes and cigarette ashes all over us. The game ended, everybody went home, and we were still there.
You were still in the parking lot.
That's how much fucking Coke we had. We were like, what are you going to do?
Oh, fucking crazy.
That's tailgating, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out there and get a hot dog. Oh my God, get the fuck out of here. Either you're going to suck dick on the Lord's Day or you're not. You know what I'm saying? So what else is going on? I'm excited.
How you doing with the Blue Chew?
Blue Chew, what do you got to get me started for? I thought I was going to get you started with the fucking rat of the month. You were getting emotional on me before the holidays,
No, I'll let you know next month. I'll let you know
keep
what
me
it is.
posted. I was, I keep an eye on your sagas and shit, and I fucking love everyone. I don't want to get you started. It's the holidays.
It's the holidays. We're
Your
going to.
blood. It's a nice, joyous time. You're in a good mood.
Thank you, my brother.
But I love you to death.
I love you.
Thank you. We
for having
appreciate
I
it.
appreciate you guys coming on here anytime.
Yeah.
Anything you need
No,
me
we'll
to
do it
do.
again. I love the
you
studio. Beautiful.
We're
Congratulations.
trying.
No,
We're
it's
we're
beautiful.
fucking
This
trying.
is perfect.
Yeah.
I feel at home right here.
Fucking right.
This is nice. We got to get him another chair, though, Joe. Next
Yeah.
time, a smaller one.
I think we should
Yeah,
go
good
higher
job. Yeah.
and just like be like
You know, we're going to
above.
get him like a barbershop chair.
Yeah, the chair.
That we can put him back.
We'll put him back.
And put the camera on him from the top.
It'll
And they can see
slow.
the evolution of the edible working out. Like,
I love it.
you guys got anything going on?
Well, what we're going to do, we're just going to celebrate Christmas. We everything that we got going on for New Year's. Just watch the Mummers like we do every year. We're usually in the parade. This year we're taking a year off, so we'll be back next year bigger, and just we'll go from there. Joey will go back to Florida and get in the warm weather.
I need some warm weather. It's too fucking cold.
That's
there.
it for you?
Yeah, fuck this. It's too cold.
You don't want to go to Colorado and ski?
Colorado. Yeah, I go skiing. I'll go skiing with you.
Yeah.
They say it's beautiful skiing over there.
My God.
Aspen, they say Aspen's, more people go Aspen in the summer than in the winter.
I don't have a computer here, but where they tape The Shining, a little bit far from there, it's where you go up there and you feed the chipmunks come up to you. That's the most visited place in the United States.
Wow.
What is it? Estes Park, is it?
Wow.
Yeah. Colorado's the shit. I went up. That's why I did time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I did time.
The fucking county jail sounds nice. The rugs.
Oh my God. They had fucking cable.
Maybe I'll go there for New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
We'll
in
take
there
a
for
little
New
break.
Year's
Yeah, we're going New Year's.
because you had to go. It was like first you got put to bed at 9 o'clock, and then if you behaved yourself, your bail didn't get lowered,
Right.
and you mind your business, they put you into the 10 o'clock block,
Right.
and that wasn't too bad. And then if you were good, they put you in the midnight block, and those guys just let you go till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I didn't care.
They gave you cigarettes
Yeah.
then.
It was like an after-hour club.
I was locked up in county the night that Bo Jackson ran over Brian Bosworth.
Bosworth, yeah.
I was in when he fucking drilled him
Drilled
and
him.
kept running.
Yeah.
Bosworth didn't
Yeah,
know where he
fucking
was.
buried him.
You remember those moments in
Yeah.
prison. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
like,
No, I remember. Yeah.
those are tender moments. You're like, man,
love it.
I'll remember where I was at this time.
Mount Hood.
Listen, that's where they kill people. I'm going to take you there, guys. What does I say to you? No, Colorado, man. I got up there when I was 19 by coincidence. A buddy of mine had fucked up. He got thrown out of college, and he goes, I'm going out there to be a garbage man. You're fucking savage. He goes, no, I'm just fucking. My other brother's out there, so I had nothing going on here. We drove out there. It took us about 48 hours. All we had in the car, his name was Jimmy Burkle, my brother. God rest his soul. You got to mention that motherfucker. And we drove out there with a barbell, 140, the fucking big bar. He came here for barbells and speakers. That's why he came back here. Then the car broke down in Pittsburgh. I just tried to rob a bookie and it didn't pan out. It was one of those nights when I told everybody, be at the bar by midnight. I owe you that 300 I owe you. And bring another 8-ball. And I showed up there like at midnight with the glove. My hanging was tangled. Everybody was waiting for me. I had to rob the janitor. The janitor from the high school would come up there at night on a Friday night. And he would show up with a container and he'd put it in his pocket. And it was always those pill things that tell you what time to take your pills.
Right.
But one of them was always filled with, at the time, Valium. So I would take the Valium out and put them in his pocket and then give them out to my little fucking geeky friends at the bar. And then they expect it from me every Friday.
Yeah.
I tell them, relax, wait for the fucking dude. Well, the dude caught on, and I went in there one night, there was no Valium, but he had these other pills, and they looked like Quaaludes. So I took all these Quaaludes out, and people were like, what'd you get? And I go, I don't know what they are, but they look like baby Quaaludes. Take them at your discretion. Everybody was fiending, so they go, let's go, give it. I even took one. That was the biggest mistake of my life. I went down on a Saturday night. I didn't wake up till Wednesday. As a matter of fact, when I woke up, I was broke. And God rest his soul. You know who fed me? Mr. Charlie, because I lived with Fernie. And I walked right to the fucking, right there. And I would go in there with no money, planning. I would put the tab on the arm and go, Mr. Charlie, I have no money, but I'll be back by the time you close at 4 with the money. And from there, I'd go rob somebody. Because I knew I had to give Mr. Charlie his money, because if I fucked up, I wasn't eating breakfast on the arm.
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
not bad enough you wake up broke, but to wake up, at least have a breakfast, and then I could figure out what the day's going to look like.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of pill they give you?
What's that?
What was the pill? You slept for 2 days.
Epileptic pills. I didn't know. Listen to me. When I woke up, I was living with Fernie Basasudo, rest his soul. We had those old answering services. Beep, beep, the red light. The red light was going off. And I looked at him. Beep. Coco, you fucking suck. What was that pill you gave me? Call me back. Beep. Coco, what the fuck? I haven't stopped shitting for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Boop. Coco, call me back. Boop. Coco, you got any more of those pills?
Yeah.
They were tremendous. I mean, I'm like, so what happened? I knew I went to bed on a Sunday, Saturday night, and I got up at Sunday morning. I couldn't even walk to the bathroom. I was crawling. I had vertigo fast. I just shit myself, wiped myself, and went right back to bed. Woke up Monday.
Same
got
thing.
up again, vertigo, puke. Woke up on Tuesday. Got up, washed my ass, took a shower, went to see the diner on the corner. He fed me. And fucking, there's 2 kids that still hate me from that occasion.
From that.
Every time they're around me, like, no, I don't want nothing from you. Last time I took something from you, I went down.
I love it.
But always good to fucking see you.
Thank you, my brother.
Make me feel at home. Stop thanking me.
Yeah, fucking thank
I
you.
love you to
Trying to get
fucking
rid of
death.
it.
No,
What am I,
I like to
crap?
say thank you.
What are you trying to get rid of this?
Yeah.
No, I'm coming home with you.
Oh,
All right.
we're not done. He's talking.
This guy's on my back
You need me,
24/7.
brother.
do you
If
think
you
I
need me
deal
for
with?
something, let me know,
Me
please.
too. Same here.
I definitely want to go to grand opening. I'll try my hardest.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple weeks ahead if you're
Please. I'd love to go down there. I'll bring...
Oh, you got to bring him. That's Michael Eugene.
Yeah, we'll bring everybody.
Yeah.
They'll go crazy down there. Lee, I can't believe you've been sitting there. I've been watching you staring at that last calzone for the last 10 minutes.
I put my thumb in it before the recording just to
You
know
looked
what
at
day.
it. I'm telling you, look
Yeah,
at
he
that last
claimed it. He
calzone.
claimed
It's
it.
calling your name.
Oh, yeah, I
know
ate the last
I can
one in
see that
3
little
bites.
piece of sweat beating on your head. Tremendous.
It's 20 degrees in here, but I'm still sweating.
My feet are freezing.
Listen, from
Yeah, a
the
little
Church New Testament to you, to Mr. Merlino, to my man Snuff, Lee Sayat, the whole fucking crew here, Georgie, fucking Dr. Evil, Nick. Merry Christmas to you and your families. Happy New Year. You know, we're going to come back fucking even stronger. Like when you get herpes the first time and you get rid of it, the next time you get it, it's fucking the real deal. You show up like the Exorcist. Wow. Speak to me.
It's fucking nuts.
Anyway, I love you guys. Merry Christmas. 2025 is everybody's year. Stay black.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
God bless.
Happy Hanukkah.
It's Tuesday, December the 24th. The Church New Testament is brought to you by my favorite, Blue Chew. Listen, you want to sling some big dick McGick in 2025? Then you need Blue Chew. What you're like, Joey, what are you talking? Blue Chew is an online service that gives you the same active ingredients that you'll find in Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but for a whole lot cheaper and chewable. And it tastes good, too. Blue Chew tablets are made right here in the USA. You're not going to get none of that international mumbo jumbo and test positive for, this. And they ship them right to your door in a discreet package. Nobody knows nothing, not even the mailman. Nobody has to know what you ordered unless you want them to. So keep your mouth shut. Uncle Joey's telling you how it is, okay? I'm a little older, and Blue Chew comes in handy from time to time, and it gets the party started quickly. Just don't be drinking booze and mixing, because then it backfires, and then things happen. Just don't do that. Get at it like a boss this new year, 2025, and get yourself some Blue Chew, Jack. Listen, Blue Chew wants you to have confidence. That's the most important thing, right? They want confidence to see you and be for you to perform at your best. So discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for you to get the New Year party started right. This is for the New Testament listeners, all right? The family. Try Blue Chew for free. Can you believe this? For free. Just pay $5 for shipping at checkout when you visit BlueChew.com. That's BlueChew.com to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring the show. Merry Christmas. What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here with my main man Lee Sayat. Tuesday, the 17th of June. Holy shit, the year is on fire. What's happening, beautiful people? It's a Tuesday morning. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. What's up with you there?
I'm good. I'm happy. Anytime I'm somewhere with you and you get annoyed real easy, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a fun night.
Oh, yeah.
When you get annoyed, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one.
Oh, yeah. I'm always fucking annoyed. You know what I'm saying? When you got to torture me with Buckley Rob and fucking $10,000 tickets and, you gotta put up with this shit on a Monday night. I'm trying to relax and look at that statue of Google that has been on there. It's been on fucking Google for 2 fucking hours. Okay? Plus, I've been getting email. I set up that computer.
Oh, yeah.
My wife told you.
Yeah.
I got 8 emails from Google. Like, we got your email. We discovered. You know what? I wasn't even looking for that fucking email. I didn't give a Beauty and the Beast. I give a fuck if it disappears.
Oh, yeah.
And the old church one on Google, that could disappear too at this point.
Well,
That disappeared. They all disappeared on me.
They don't disappear. They just get logged out, and then you have to log back in. You say
and then
things
I forget
like
the login, so fuck it. I'm done. I don't
just
fuck.
create a new email
Once I
address.
forget the login, dog, you're done. I don't even know how to put my Twitter and my Facebook on the big computer because I don't have a login information.
What do you mean? Like it's not. I don't even know how that's possible. Like I had to get logged back into YouTube. So that's your wife and I were going back and forth for like an hour today trying to figure it out. That's probably all the emails you got. But like I don't understand how you lose. I forget my password
when I
8
set up
times
a
a day.
password, I get high.
Yeah.
Okay? When I'm setting up all that shit, I'm high.
So just hit
and I
forgot
get
password.
And I get what?
So just hit forgot password.
And then it starts a whole new thing. And then you got to send your email, and they send it back, and click the button. And I got to click it back now. I'm not, it's just, I can't.
You just start a new email address every time?
What's that?
You just start like a new email address every
I
time?
just start everything new. I don't touch it. Once it disappears, I start a new one. Then I go back, and they're like, you already have like 9 accounts. It's fucking hilarious. I got like 3 IMDb accounts.
Are you paying for all of them?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea who pays for these. It used to send me a note like, hey, you got 30 days to pay. They just gave up. They just stopped.
What do you do?
SAG disappeared. SAG after disappeared on my computer. Just disappeared. And then I tried to put it on my laptop, and I went through all that shit. Send us this. What's your firstborn? What's your favorite ice cream? They must have asked me 10 of my fucking secret codes. You know?
Yeah.
They ask you, like, your favorite ice cream. What was your first dog's name? And I put the dog's name in, it's wrong. And I'm like, God damn it. That's the only dog I had when we came from Cuba. Hercules. Nah, wrong. And then you're sitting there scratching your head. I got nobody to call. I got no mother. I got no father. I got no grandfather to ask what the name of that fucking dog was. So I'm fucked. I just lose the account.
That's amazing.
Or if not, they throw you with pick the 6 trailers. Now I got to pick fucking 6 bicycles. That shit never works. And I got to go back again. I hit the trailers, it zips out. And then I hit you with a different one. Pick the flower pots. Okay, I picked the fucking flower pots again. I'm done. I don't have the patience for this shit.
No.
Now I post them on Instagram and a thing comes up. Do you want to post it on Facebook? Listen, if I want to go to Facebook, I would have been on Facebook. I don't want to post this on Facebook. I want to post this on Instagram. I got whole different shit I post on Facebook because Facebook and Instagram are different to me.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I got idiots from grammar school following me on Facebook and family people and like fucking retards. On Instagram, they're all retards. Right? They just go off.
It's a different form of retard.
Yeah, it's a different form of retard. But on my Facebook page, I got goofy people, like, you know, just goofy fucking people, like from grammar school and high school, and they ask me stupid questions from time to time. I don't mind, but it's too different. Twitter, I don't know what they are anymore.
It's X.
Whatever the fuck. I don't even know what Twitter is, who's on Twitter, what's on. The only one I know
terrible
on
people.
Ookie Spooky. That's
Is she
it.
still on Twitter? Good for her.
Yeah, she's still on Twitter, but I don't know the rest of you. These people are fucking crazy all over. Listen, something happened to the internet during the pandemic. The pandemic hit us March 17th. They closed everything down.
Around then, yeah.
By May, something had happened on the internet. I think people being at home for 2 months, something happened, and we've never recovered it. There's just a lot of people on there just, I don't know, like just fucking talking stupidity. And you see it and you go, you know what? I don't know what's going on. I go on there in the morning, the first stupid thing I do, I shut it down and go on DraftKings. That's it. I swear to God.
How long do you last? Like 8 minutes? Like not even?
15. I told you, bro. My record this week, I spent 46 minutes a day on the computer.
Damn,
That's my all-time lowest record. I'm done.
that's
I
crazy.
got no pages to look at. That's why. I got nothing to look at.
You can look at Google. That's
Yeah,
about
I
it.
go to YouTube. I look at what happened with the Gambinos, the club. Joe Rogan is hiding fucking this. It's just YouTube is garbage. The front page of YouTube, it's I don't even know. And you click on the podcast and it's a guy in his basement, and you're like, what the fuck, guy? The picture looked good. Mm-hmm. But I click on it, it's like, hi, we're coming to you with a fucking bowl haircut. The mob guy with a bowl haircut. Hi, I'm in my living room. No shit. I could tell you on the Empire State Building.
Oh my god.
You know, it's fucking insane. And every day there's on the front page of YouTube, they're either torturing Bert, they just hate Bert, and Bert should just go away at this point. When they start making videos about you daily, that's a problem.
Yeah, for both of them, because like it must be because you're clicking on them. It thinks you want to see like comedy TMZ stuff.
No, I don't want to see anything.
I know you
I click
don't.
I click onto music, so I go on that front page because maybe there's something that I haven't listened to. Maybe there's just a couple days ago I fucking put on Santana.
Oh yeah.
I saw Santana, Braxis was on it. Because I have a playlist. It just develops a playlist on YouTube of all the shit you listen to over the years. Mm-hmm. So every once in a while, I'm like, I got to listen to something else. So I go to the front, and I'll find like a live concert or something. I'll go on that, and that'll break up the monotony. But I don't read nothing.
Right.
I don't read anything. Okay? There's no reason to read shit. I read messages. If you send me a message and it's halfway decent, I'll read it. If it's, I was getting these messages of these people that they have proof that what's his name got killed, and I'm sitting there every morning like,
Who cares?
what can I do? The guy from Nirvana, that he got killed. They
Kurt
have
Cobain,
proof. It's about to bust. The truth is going to come out. We want you to be a part of it. Listen, why? What am I, a historian? I don't need to be a part of this shit. Joe Diaz broke the news.
I'm Kurt Cobain.
I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I really don't want it. I don't need it.
No, I don't.
I
Blame
get
you.
shit, guys, that would. There's days my wife comes down and she knows. She's like, what's going on? I go, you have no idea. You just have no idea the shit people send me and what I'm forced to read because I have to give you the benefit of the doubt. I get a lot. Listen, my mother died. I don't know what to do. That's fine. My father died. I got a nephew sick. We'll talk. But you get people that I think they forget I'm 62. I think they forget that I'm a fucking old geezer. I got no teeth. I think they forget that I'm at home.
Yeah, I don't think they forget. I just think they like. I don't know if they're crazy or what it is, but like I had some guy today. He was very nice, but he was real sweaty and just came up and just started talking. It was like it freaks you out sometimes.
Dog, I had a guy yesterday at the weed store. I went to the weed store. Now, I hate going to this weed store. They have different weed. So I go there. Like, I didn't go from January. I stopped
really?
going. I got sick in January, and I go, I don't need to go up there no more. Because every time you go up there, it's fucking craziness. It's in Freehold. I like the weed store. The weed store is phenomenal. What I have noticed the last 3 times I've been there is that business is terrible.
Yeah.
Business is terrible. There used to be lines in there. 3 fucking lines. The last 3 times I've been in there, I've been the first one in line when I get in there. That's not good. But even with the lower amount of people, you still got fucking lunatics that go in there. I had a woman who came up to me there maybe like April and just talked this crazy shit like I had known her. Mm-hmm. Like she's like, hi, Joey. She goes, I just got out of rehab. Well, what the fuck are you doing at a weed store? Okay.
It's like that woman who at the haha that time with the bandage around her head that you abandoned me with.
Oh yeah, no, but this was even crazy.
Really?
This lady came up to me. She's like, "Hi, Joey. I've seen you on Rogan. Nice to meet you. Where do you live? Marlboro. I live in whatever. Blah 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 blah." And right into it, she goes, "I just got out of a rehab on Thursday." I go, "What'd you go to rehab for?" She goes, "Alcohol and pills." Like, all right. And she's like, "Now I got to go home and deal with a husband I don't love."
Nice to meet you.
And I'm like, okay. And she just went on from there and took it like I was a therapist.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, what did I do? Like, what do I have a fucking white jacket on? Like, and this went on for 15 minutes.
You
guys.
let it go?
Huh?
I can't. I bring up a chewing gum or something, and you let me go for like 8 seconds. You let this woman go for like 15 minutes?
I was trying to be nice. She got out of rehab. She had glasses. I couldn't smack her. You know, you got to be nice to some people and listen to them and hear them out. Some people might tell you something that's interesting. But this lady was telling me everything about her fucking life. And at night, he treats me like a hooker. You know, and I'm like, oh, well, that's... He goes, he treats me like a hooker. It's not even up to me. I'll never forget the conversation.
Jesus.
It's not even up to me. I got out of rehab. He was all over me. I'm like, okay. Can I take your number so I can call you from time to time? I go, listen, I'm married. My wife, you know, she's a fucking animal. Okay.
She'll fucking kill you.
I'll see you again. And okay, that was it.
Jesus.
But Sunday was brutal because it was raining. And this motherfucker pulled up with like a wife beater and like a shirt unbuttoned.
Okay.
And he's like, Joey Diaz, how you doing? And he's just, listen, man, what you talk about is deep, and I can relate to you. You know the Jersey Strong? I'm like, what? And he's like, Jersey Strong and the 79 and the 18. I'm like, I don't know. And he goes, come in there. I'm the mayor of that place. I'll introduce you to anybody you need to know, man. He goes, I know everybody there. Bon Jovi, everybody. You come in there and I'll introduce you. And also I'm looking at him and he went into something else. He goes, my father was into psychedelics and he went into that shit and the fucking phone rang.
Thank God.
And it was Nicky Pork Chops. And I'm like, I'm going to give this motherfucker a bonus. This guy just saved my life. And he's like, oh, hey, you could take that. No shit. I just zipped the window in his face. My whole arm was drenched. From the fucking car was drenched because he wanted to talk.
Oh,
it's
no.
fucking raining out. He's out there with drops on his head. Wiping it. It's. And then my neighbor called me the other day. He's like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? He goes, I didn't know you were political. And I go, I'm not. He goes, then what's that picture I saw on there? I go, my nephew's helping the guy with the campaign. I took a picture with him. He goes, have you read the comments? They hate you for it. I go, I don't give a fuck. I go, first of all, what we were talking about before, you could sit here every night. You could tell I'm not political. I don't have Trump on here. I don't even know what the vice president's name is. I don't know anything.
Neither does Trump.
And these guys were like, he goes, oh, they were going off Democrat. I go, because they're idiots.
Yeah.
Because they're idiots. Because they, and I'll do this to them once a year. Last year I came up and went to the projects and took a picture. They went nuts. They went nuts. And they think it bothers me. For me, it's just me fucking with them.
You should make like a fake campaign sign for like someone who's not even running, just to fuck with them. Because like, dude, who can? And your nephew was working for him. I'm sure he's a great guy, but like, who? Like you say, who cares who the president wins? Who cares who the sheriff is? You know, how is that going to change your life at all?
You're going to hit with a different Billy time? You know what I'm saying? He's going to hit you with a rubber one and a wooden one. Listen, it's just people have nothing in their lives no more.
You have to turn into a troll. You have to start trolling people online. That would be so great.
For what?
Just putting up pictures that you know are going to piss people off.
I could do that every day.
I know.
I could do that till the cows come home because I know what gets them. I know what music gets them riled up.
Oh, yeah?
When I play Bush, they lose their mind. I play Bush, they lose their mind. You know, Bush, there's a couple bands that they just fucking hate. And I'll do it just because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's what I'm listening to that morning. It's not what they're listening to. It's what I'm listening to.
Oh, my God. Have you ever yelled at someone? Because you know me, I don't say anything to anybody. But like a year or so ago, I was in line at like a CVS at Friday at like 8 p.m. And this woman was yelling at the cashier about the COVID vaccine, that they were testing it on kids and doing things. And there was a line, and I was like, miss, it's 7 o'clock on a Friday. Give this guy a break.
7 o'clock?
And she was like, they're doing it, and they're making.
She's been home all day. Then she watched World News Tonight, and that took her to CNN, and that took her to a different dilemma. You know, it's between the TV. Think about it. You go from one extreme to the other. And if you're not reading a book, you're just reading shit that's manufactured. Mm-hmm. If you're not reading a book at this point, if you go online, you got to assume it's 50% real. But you got to go in there like that. You have to go in going, whatever I'm about to read, 50% is bullshit.
At least.
Okay? And then if you watch TV, if you put on, like, I know that, I don't know what network it is. I laugh every night. I laugh because my wife tells me this stupid shit. Like, I'm 62 years old. I don't know what the far right is or the far left. And you know what? I don't want to know.
Yeah, that's even better.
I don't need to know. And then I know there's one, CNN is anti-Trump
Yeah.
and Fox is Trumpy.
Yeah.
Like, really?
CNN and
So the
yeah.
news is going to be right there.
Oh, it's a
Right there.
such
Just
a
those two
crock of
channels.
shit.
The news is going to come out a little differently. So again, when you watch those two channels, you're in for 50%.
Yeah.
50%, maybe even 40.
At best.
Because they're doing it from a different perspective. It's like when I went on Rogan, I was talking about why I like the singer of Judas Priest.
Okay.
As much as I did, always, because he wrote all those lyrics about fucking and sucking. But while you're thinking about women, he was writing those lyrics thinking about a man.
Oh, yeah.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Right.
And that's what you're getting now. But he was doing it because, you know, he was slinging dick. I mean,
Right.
Bro, you got to read his book. His book is fucking brutal. Brutal.
What would he do? Just fuck everybody?
Oh, and when he would take you to the cleaners, he busted a guy's O-ring.
What?
He busted a guy's O-ring in Chicago, a designer.
Oh, wow.
Guy had to go to the hospital with a busted fucking O-ring. His asshole looked like fucking
The
Tel
singer must have
Aviv.
been pretty proud of it. Oh, my God. I was going to say, that's my favorite. My favorite news is what's happening in Israel today with Joey Diaz. And you just call me like, Yosha, have you seen what Israel's been doing? I'm like, no. And they're ready to fuck people up.
You know, it's like you look at, even the other day, they have, I call this blind. Nikki told me that 9 people escaped from the ICE thing, right? And I'm sitting there going, 9 people escaped from Newark at the ICE thing. 2-3 hours later, you know, I smoke my numbers, I eat my little Eddies, I go for my 7 o'clock ride, and I come back home and my wife has 12, New Jersey 12? She was waiting for the weather, and all of a sudden, like, breaking news, you know, 4 people escaped, and there's a protest going on right now. And without even looking at it, I go, let's see where the chubby chick is. Dog.
First one.
The first one, a fat, bald one with a lesbian Nazi thing on her arm, pushing the truck like she was going to push it. Dog, she caught a beating that was so ferocious.
Was it the red truck? I think I saw that. Ran
Did
her
you see
over.
that?
Yeah.
They ran her over. They picked her back up, punched her in the head. She came running back. Julio.
Oh, my God.
They're punching her. She's like, Julio. Why is there always a fat chick that hasn't gotten dick in 8 years at those protests?
That's
They're
where they
always
live.
chubby.
Yeah.
They always got fucking blue hair. They always want to be like, it's always something. I don't know what it is with lesbians or chubby chicks that run down there to get beat up. I don't know what it is to get beat up.
Listen, I'm not for anybody getting beat up, but if you stand in front of my car, I'm allowed to hit the gas.
Fucking people in Florida, they did not fuck around. That sheriff said, I'll hit you with the fucking car. If you throw something, we're going to shoot. Your family's going to get notified to where to pick up the fucking remains.
Jesus.
And you know what? Nobody threw nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody threw a fucking thing.
They had a big protest in Albany. I got stuck in traffic
Bro,
for like 15 minutes.
they had a protest everywhere this weekend. Every fucking 2,000 cities.
Jesus.
Everybody had a protest. Do you see them in L.A.? All our neighbors were out. Half of Studio City was down there. You know. This can't happen. No King's Day. You know.
Yeah.
How about no Cock Day? If you had cock, you wouldn't be a King's Day.
Yeah, that's every day for them.
That's
It's their
every
cock
day for them.
But I would love to see you. Like, what if you walked in and them writing their signs, like them because they color the
They
signs.
don't write their signs. They have those people. They pay whoever fucking these or running these fake campaigns.
Oh, they give them. They just give them
people that
signs?
go to these fucking things, they can't even write. They can't, half of them. And the ones in L.A., you could tell. The guy with the flag and the whole thing. He can't fucking write, dog. Those people can't write.
No.
Okay? So it's just a shame what's going on. It's a shame that every fucking June in this country, we have to fucking get into this shit now. Every fucking June. 2 years ago, Floyd. 3 years ago, this. Well, Floyd was 5 years ago. But now you have, last year was the Palestinians. Before that, it was the Jews saying that where the fuck are our hostages? Now it's Hamas. Every week is something different. And in New York, they come out.
Yeah.
I mean, and the other night, I'm watching a ICE fucking thing with people dressed as Palestinians. I'm like, how confused are you? Like, they're ICE people. Now you're down there with the towel around their head, fucking yelling and screaming.
Oh.
It's just, I don't.
Did you ever protest anything?
Never.
You ever had an urge? Like nothing Cuban ever got to you?
Not even an urge. One time I went home with a half a fag thing, and my mom shut it down, and she explained why you don't do that. And I never went back out there again. There's no reason to, you're only protesting to get a girl.
Right.
Or to get accepted into your little coffee group.
The hope,
And they cry and shit. You know, like the first night at ICE I saw when they were in L.A., they beat up a white chick. That chick is a fucking hero in studio. At yoga, when she went to yoga the next day with that black eye, and they were like, what happened?
The neck brace.
You're not going to believe it. You know, I got beat up. And, oh, my God, you're so brave. They eat that shit up. That's what they do. That's what they do. Listen, man, some people smoke pot to be accepted. Some people act like idiots to be accepted. That's what they do. Make believe that they care. The babies. The babies in Palestine. If you were sucking cock, there's no baby. You have your own baby.
Right.
You have your own fucking baby.
Holy shit.
Hold on 1 second. We're going to take a breather. We got so into this conversation, we didn't even talk to you about Blue Chew. Here we come. We'll be right back. Hey, beautiful people. Uncle Joe here. Listen, the summer's coming. I got to talk to you about something. If you're having trouble getting it up and getting it on when you want to, listen, you need Blue Chew, all right? Blue Chew sends you chewable tablets that taste like mint and will make you God in the bedroom. You'll be throwing people up in the air, hitting them with the bat of love. It's going to be tremendous. Now, they even have Blue Chew Max, which contains the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis into one tablet that works fast. Listen, I'm an old man. From time to time, things happen. I pop a Blue Chew. It's all over but the shouting. Even the cat runs out of the room. Just sign up at BlueChew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers. And if you're approved, you'll get your prescription in just days. Listen, make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for the church family. You ready? Your first month of Blue Chew is free. Just like that. Free when you press in promo code JOEY, Joey. Just pay a fin to get in. That's $5 shipping. That's promo code JOEY. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important information. And I want to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the show. Uncle Joey here. Let me talk to you about something. You know what's not your summer budget? Overpaying for your wireless phone bill while you're planning beach trips and backyard barbecues and swinging by the beach. Mint Mobile is so inexpensive, you never have to choose between fun or your cell phone bill. You can do both with cell phone plans starting at just $15 a month. That's right, $15 a month. Mint Mobile gives you premium wireless service on the nation's largest 5G network with unlimited talk and text. My wife has Mint Mobile. She loves it. For $15 a month, you can't go wrong. It's time to switch. This year, skip breaking the sweat and breaking the bank. Get your summer savings and shop premium wireless plans at mintmobile.com/church. CHURCH. That's mintmobile.com/church. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months. 5 gigabyte plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. But hey, $15 a month for the summer? Who's better than you? Mint Mobile. Taxes and fees are extra. See Mint Mobile for details and get your life together. Sign up with Mint Mobile. We're back, bitches. What's up, dog? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I didn't even tell you what happened in Florida. I was going to tell you last week, but we didn't have time. One of our friends down there, I've never done fireworks. Like, I was petrified of it as a kid. I did it for the first time. Within 30 seconds, there were 2 cop cars. I got in trouble. Like, I have like a warning in like wherever I was in like Paradise in Tampa. or something, they got real upset. They didn't like it at all.
Who gave you the fireworks?
One of our friends down there,
Steve Simone.
Allegedly, may have found, but they sell it at Target, so I don't really get what the fuck happened. And then they sell them at Target, and I got fucking like sparkler things. He's like, all right, let me give you these. You're gonna be fine. And then, dude, I have a video. It blew off, and like the cardboard on the top hit me, and I thought I was getting like set on fire. So I didn't see one firework that went off. I didn't see one in the sky. 30 seconds later, there were 2 cop cars driving on the beach, and like I thought I was gonna get arrested.
And what they give you a warning for if they're
For
legal?
fireworks, but they're not apparently. They say they're for agricultural purposes, and I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how you use fireworks in farming, but they're legal, but they're not. So I don't know what the fuck happened. But yeah, I forgot about that. It was the quickest, dude. In New York, I see people doing crazy shit, and there's no cops to be found. On the beach, I lit off one firework for the first time ever, and they treated it like I was going to shoot the
30-something
president.
years old, you never lit a firework.
No, it was illegal in Massachusetts. And then in California, every Mexican had them. You didn't need to like buy your own, and that was awesome. But yeah,
No Chinese people went up to your neighborhood and sold fireworks out of their
they
trunk
didn't
when
let
you were a
Chinese
kid?
people in my neighborhood. they didn't know. It was
What
all
a shame. What happened to Chinese people? They come into your neighborhood, sell you a fucking, what did you call those things, George? Mats. A mat. A mat was when you got 144 of them.
fireworks.
Fuck yeah, 144 packs like a fucking, and when you got froggy, you lit the whole thing on fire.
Oh yeah.
If you had balls, they were like $90. You're like, fuck it, I'm going for it. Because you buy a mat just to sell them.
Oh, okay.
Like you could probably sell them, half of them, and keep them.
Oh, so you could like rip it or something,
Yeah.
or like take pieces of it. Oh, okay.
No, because it's like a kilo of Coke, but when you cut it open, it's got all the packages individual, like
Oh, okay.
5 packs, 20 pack, whatever
Right.
the fuck is in there.
Oh yeah, I've never do. Do you remember that football player Jason Pierre-Paul has like a fucked up crab hand now because he blew up his hand doing like that's. I've been scared of fireworks my whole life.
Not me.
No, you like them? I have never knew you did fireworks.
Well, oh yeah, I do fireworks. I go to a fucking, I
You
go
have a
to-
backyard. Why
I
don't
go
you
to
do
a fucking.
fireworks?
I go to a. What do you call them? Alcoholics Anonymous. I go to a fireworks anonymous meeting. You did fireworks? No, it was a kids thing. They come to your neighborhood. You buy a pack of firecrackers. You light them, and then you like other shit. You like the bottle rockets. You like.
I never did those either. Like in just shooting them at people.
Oh yeah, you put them in a bottle and you shoot them at people, or you break the stick,
Okay.
and those are called something completely different, off color, which you can't say anymore. You light them on fire, and they just spin around in circles.
Oh damn.
It would bounce off a wall. Without the stick, that thing goes crazy. There's no navigation system.
Did you ever get hit?
No, but we shot them at people. And then you had Roman candles, which
Right.
you would shoot at people.
Fuck.
And they were like $40 when we were kids for a stick. They were expensive. Then you had M80s, and like 8 of those is a stick of dynamite, right?
Is that the stuff like people would put into like mailboxes and blow them up?
Boom, with a frog's mouth and shit.
Oh, you put them in a frog's mouth?
I don't know. I've
Allegedly.
never done that stupid shit, but kids do it.
Yeah.
Like in resident, places where there's not much to do,
Right.
Except blow up a frog.
I don't want to blow up a frog, but I do. I like lighting shit on fire. I do.
Oh, me, I'm an arson by fucking nature. I love all that shit.
They have places like where you can shoot guns or stuff. I'd like to go to an abandoned house and just light it on fire and get to watch. Can you imagine?
That's a living.
What's living? Lighting houses on fire?
Yeah, for people. Tell them I light your house on fire. You study it, the fucking what burns, what doesn't burn, how they still get the insurance. That's a good living.
I think I'd get caught immediately.
No, you could wear like a black suit, like those little hoods.
Can you imagine? But then it's just gonna be a little chubby me and with 8 feet of fire behind me. They're gonna see me a mile away.
You'll be fine. You'll run fast once the fire's behind you. Fire always makes you run faster.
Yeah.
So Jews and black people don't like fireworks. It's just
I have no
or
idea.
fire. Black people don't like fire either.
I don't think anyone who likes fire.
I could live with it. I could light a fire, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying to you.
I would love that.
So you got in trouble in Florida with the cops
Yeah.
again, and there's a warning, Your name's out down there. Look at you, you fucking outlaw.
I know. I'm a
Fucking fireworks. I should kill you. Fucking fireworks.
Dude, that is always, whenever anything goes wrong, my first thought is am I like, I hope there's no like issue, because if Joey finds out about this in the wrong way, like if I came back with like a firework burn on my head, you would have never let me live it down. Oh my God. Like, and that's why, because I freaked out because the cardboard on top of the fireworks flew off and hit me. So I was like, oh no. So that's why I dove. I didn't see one thing. I was like, God, if I have a fucking burn on the side of my head, you're never going to let me live it down. It's not like you'd be worried about me. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
A little gunpowder never hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And you take the firecrackers and you break them, and you take the gunpowder, and you can make like a line.
Oh, yeah?
And light the gunpowder, and it goes all the way down like in The Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would love to do that.
Fireworks are a lot of fucking fun until you blow your finger off or somebody loses an eye.
Right.
You know, it's like a party ain't a party till somebody breaks something.
Right.
So
fireworks
it's
are
the
not
same
firework
thing.
until you lose a finger.
It's not till somebody cries, somebody burnt their hand. But when I was a kid, they came around with the picture of the guy with his hand, and the skin got blown off his fingers.
Really?
And you could see the bones in his hands and shit.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, sign me up. Sign me up, motherfucker. I'm going to light some of those. They're just fun, you know. Kids like them. I mean, I don't like them. Then they have the new things that you light. It's like a helicopter. Because my neighbor had those. You light them on fire and they blow up. Yeah, like 8 feet in the air. Whoopee.
Do you like? Are you gonna go on the 4th of July to like see fireworks?
Oh my God, I can't wait. That's my favorite part of the year, when I sit there and I hug my family and I get a guitar.
Yeah.
And I play get the fuck out of here. I light 3 fucking firecrackers. I go inside and mind my business. I want to go, woo. Wow. Ooh. Fucking like some fucking idiot. Like I watch fucking, you know, it's like a parade. How many times can you go to a parade? The chick flies off with a sword. Okay, we can leave now.
That's my problem with fireworks, is they're the same every year.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, we're going to go up to the Hudson and look at the Hudson at the fireworks. Yeah, okay.
Is there anything that you do like to do?
Not really.
Nothing.
I like to eat.
Yeah.
Smoke dope. Listen to music. Read a book.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
I did see something pretty interesting. I forget if he was talking about it on Rogan, or I saw a clip of Rick Rubin talking about the Johnny Cash song that he did, like his last song that he ever did. It was like another rock song. He did a cover of it, but he was like 73. He was in his house and he was like dying. It was pretty interesting. Like I don't know if you don't seem like a Johnny Cash fan.
I like Johnny Cash wrote a song called Rusty Cage.
Okay.
And then Soundgarden redid it.
Oh, I think it's the other way around, actually.
Yeah.
That Soundgarden did it first, and then he did it. It was like 73. It's pretty, like, that was pretty interesting. Oh, 9 Inch Nails song? Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
yeah,
what it is.
That was badass.
You gonna show up here with fucked up facts?
I don't.
You're worse than
you
fucking
you tell me
CNN
that's
and
fucked
fucking.
up, and then I am supposed to keep facts in my head. I have no idea.
I had a good fucking Father's Day.
Oh yeah.
I had a good week with her. It's when you're a dad, you have good weeks and you have fucking good weeks and you have bad weeks. Whatever. I don't know. I just had a really good week with her. And Father's Day, like, what happened? I don't know. She's getting to that. She's done. She's done. That's it. 6th grade is done.
Wow. 7th grade.
Jimmy fucking Florentine's kid graduates 8th grade. When I moved here, he was in the 3rd grade or something like that.
Wow. Yeah.
These
makes
kids
sense.
were in the fucking young kids, man. So it's just really weird that I'm watching her and like she grew again. Not size-wise. She's not growing size-wise, even though she is. What I'm trying to say, like when I talk to her now, I could see that she's older and it's kind of getting a little bit more fun and she makes me laugh a little bit more. You know, yeah, she does. I mean, I swear to God, I can't believe the shit she comes up with.
Oh, I love when she's basically doing stand-up without knowing she's doing stand-up. I love when you get her going and then you let her go and then you tell you like relax.
Relax. That's it.
Because she'll go
It's
off
over.
on you
She'll
for a
fucking go
while.
off for fucking 20 minutes and sit in the car with after you give her ice cream or something. That fucking shit's like liquid cocaine. They go off. They go off. And if you have 3 girls in the car and they have something sweet, they go off. It's like Chinese people behind you. We just hear fucking blah, 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 and you're like, wow, I can't even keep up with this shit. But it's funny, this morning when I spoke to you, you were talking about how, you haven't spoken to your dad in a while. How long has it been now?
I think it'll be 4 years.
Has anybody heard from him?
Not that I know of. No. Yeah, no, it's very, because I was thinking about it this weekend because it was just Father's Day. And yeah, it's, my dad and I were really close while he was on the podcast. And I'm not, he was unhappy with me because I had spent like a bunch of birthdays with him in a row. And then my girlfriend in Massachusetts, it was our first Valentine's Day. So I was going to spend Valentine's Day with her. And then his birthday is like the 18th. So I was going to go down like the 16th. And he wanted me to come down on that Sunday and spend like Valentine's and the whole week with him. I said, no, I'm going to spend it with and then that was it. Blocked and everything. And you know what? It's sad, but it's something that I've come to terms with. But it's, I brought it up to you today because, what you have with Mercy is beautiful, but I know that there's a lot of people who are going through stuff like that, who cut parents off or the kids. There's a lot of people going through it, I think.
Oh, it's funny that, listen, man, I used to, remember before I left L.A., I used to call a lot of people and talk to a lot of people. When I moved here, I didn't feel good, so I stopped calling a few people. I even forgot that I even had to call them. Like, that's how fucked up I was when I got off the plane. And now, it's going to be 5 years, and there's like 4 people I haven't called, and now I can't call them because I'm too embarrassed to call them. Because they're going to go, what the fuck happened? And I got to explain to them,
I think it happens. I mean, did you stop answering their calls or you just...
No, they didn't call either. I mean, one guy called one time and I called him back and we spoke a little bit and he invited me to his house. He was only here for like 2 days and he invited me to his house. He's like, I'm down some shore. It was like an hour and 48 fucking minutes away. And this guy's like, you got to come down here before I leave. Blah, blah. And you came over.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, you want to go down there? You're like, I don't. And I'm like, this motherfucker just drove an hour and a half. I'm not going to put you back in the car to drive an hour 40 and then an hour 40 back.
Right.
And when I called him, I could tell he was pissed off, so I'd moved on. And now it's been fucking 5 years. Like 4 years I haven't spoken to him. And I feel embarrassed, so maybe that's it.
Right.
After a while, you just get into a groove, and you're like, I'll call him tomorrow. I'll call him. When people text me sometimes, I save the text just to remind me to call them.
Okay.
And there's texts on there that I still haven't called. Number 2, they're in a different time zone.
Right.
And that's always a pain in the ass for me because I go, okay, I got to call that person at this time, my time.
Right.
And then something happens and you don't call that person. You're like, fuck. Now the day's gone, by the time. I don't like talking to people when my daughter's in the room.
Right, you don't know what's
nothing
happen.
bothers me more when I call you in the morning and then you call me back in the afternoon when I'm surrounded by people.
Right.
I don't want to do that no more. I don't pick up the call.
Right.
I won't even pick it up.
But there's sometimes you get busy and you don't call people back. Like, have you ever, I know your parents aren't here, but sometimes you have to decide okay, this person's not supposed to be in my life. Like that, it sounds like you just, you get busy and things happen. It doesn't sound like you're cutting people out.
No. Not at all. I love them dearly. It's my old neighbor from Boulder. It's one of my teachers from North Bergen. Haven't spoken to my uncle.
Really?
Since fucking December, maybe. I speak to my cousins. I speak to all my cousins, but I don't speak to my uncle. Because I call him now, he don't answer the phone at night no more. He used to be a late night guy, but now he's 86. He ain't that late no more. So I would try to call him 11 o'clock here, 8 o'clock. I could catch him. Last night I thought about calling him during the baseball game because I know he watches Giants all the time.
Okay.
Win Place the show, and they were on last night against the Dodgers. But I got busy.
Right.
It was Father's Day. I got busy with the girls. So that's what happened there. But it's just nothing. I don't pick them.
Right.
It's just, you just fall into the cracks sometimes with people. So you go, I'm embarrassed to even call them now.
I get that for sure. There's a guy, the guy who gave me my first job in LA, one of the sweetest guys in the world, created America's Funniest Home Videos, and I fucked up when I got my next job. They had like a board that you could post at the college I went to, and I posted it, and this guy is like an alumni, like a trustee at this college, and he found out I was leaving his company before I could tell him, and I could tell that it hurt his feelings, and I just haven't, like, for years I should have written him a letter, and just because he was great to me, but like, yeah, when the more time goes, you get like self-conscious about it.
You really fucking go, what the fuck am I doing? And you feel bad. And then some people hit me up on Facebook, and I'll ask their number right away, and I'll call them, shit like that. I like to hear, like, I haven't spoken to Rick Ramos.
No?
6 months. And I'm like, fuck, I got to call that motherfucker. We got to talk about De Niro's new movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we got to talk about shit. Every time I see Midnight Run, I'm like, motherfucker. But I know he goes to bed early. He's in Arizona, so if it's 7 here, it's 5 over there.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck. Like, I'll call him now. Like, now is when I'll call Rick, you know, like now. But there's just people. I didn't talk to Simone for a long fucking time.
Wow.
And then they call me in the afternoon, and I'm surrounded. And again, you make a mental note, call them later. But you got no peace of mind till fucking 7:30, and then your agent calls you from L.A. because they're on a different time zone. So when I leave the house at 7 at night when Jeopardy's on, it's to call them back because they're calling me while I'm watching world news or talking to my daughter or eating dinner. I'm like, I'm not going to pick up the phone now. I'll call them and then I make all my little
Business
calls
calls,
back to back to back to back. So
It is. I'm surprised to hear you say that, like, because like I get in my own head and like, oh, they don't want to hear from me. It's been too long, but like I wouldn't have expected you to be like that, to worry or like doubt it.
I like to check in with people.
Yeah,
I like to keep people on their toes and say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? You know, and they're like, I didn't expect to hear from you. Oh, nobody ever does. That's the way you do it, you know. But Damon, I still talk to a lot of people. Like, I still talk to a lot of fucking people. I just talked to my buddy from Colorado. I've known him since 1984. Two of them yesterday. Steve Schiavone texted me, and then Mike Roebuck I called.
Oh, he was on the podcast, right?
Yeah. Mike's been on the podcast a couple times.
Fuck yeah.
So those guys, you know, it's just sometimes. But I won't talk to Mike for a year.
Right.
Then he'll call me out of the blue one night, and then I'll call him a month later when I could talk more to him, but I got to call him at night because he's a wrestling coach.
It's life really goes by. I mean, so like, what was great about your week with Mercy? Like, what was going on?
Just, you know, man, I say it on stage, and I fucking talk about it in life that I didn't like L.A. because I didn't think the parents talked to any of these fucking kids. There's no way. There's no fucking way that there was a gap in life there where parents for 20 years didn't say nothing to their kids about what's right or what's wrong. And they all ended up in L.A. It's like I said on stage the other night, that L.A. has like a pass to go in. Have you spoken to your dad recently? Not in 20 years. Get in there. You know.
Yeah.
You speak to your dad? Yeah, every day. You're not what meant for fucking California or Hollywood. You're meant for fucking
San Diego,
Seattle or something. So I wanted to that's why I walked away from so many fucking things. I thought people call me every day to do I just got a email from my agent to do a podcast, and they don't get it. Like, we think you should do this. All right, motherfucker, you come over here, and you get in the car and drive an hour, and it's $60 for me to do a podcast.
Yeah.
$60, $70, no matter what. Tolls, blah, 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 blah. To do a podcast that I'm not really promoting in July or anything.
Right.
I don't want to go over there. I'd rather go to fucking work out. I get more from hitting the fucking throwing air punches than driving for an hour, talking for 2 hours, and getting back in the car, and then it's an hour and a half of traffic. I really do. I had to simplify my life. I'm not young anymore. I don't have 3 hours to throw away. I could die at any fucking minute. I'm 62 years old.
Jesus Christ.
I could die at any fucking minute.
You know, so can anyone, though.
You know? Yeah. But no, your chances of dying and my chances of dying are slim and none. Unless you go back to Tel Aviv.
I didn't tell you I'm going next week.
Yeah, good. Have a good time.
Oh, my God.
No, but, the odds are you. So now I look at my time like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't have 3 hours to go up there and to talk to you about. So how was prison? Prison was great. Oh my God, it was great. I can't. That's it.
Right.
I wrote a book.
Right.
Get the book. Read the book and do the podcast.
Right.
I just don't see it.
Do the podcast with the book.
Yeah, do the podcast with the book. Ask the book question. Same shit you're gonna ask me.
Right. Yeah. I can see that much
Same
going
shit you're
on.
gonna ask you. So, but it's not going around the corner from my house anymore.
No.
It's 3 fucking hours, $80 later, and 4 hours of my fucking time. It got like that towards the end of LA. Oh, we opened up a studio in Marina Del Rey. Well, I'm not going down there. We do a podcast at 3. That's great to know.
I'd have
don't
to
know
leave
what
at
you're telling
11
me
a.m.
for.
Yeah.
You got to get back on that 10 and that 405 at 4 o'clock. I don't wish down there. I wouldn't do that to anybody.
No.
I would never. So, oh, yeah. I do a podcast at 3 in Marina Del Rey. Oh, don't worry about the 10 and the 405. I wouldn't do that to people.
No, but you have common decency.
Yeah, I'm a common, criminal. I'd have you come down at 8 and we
Yeah,
get something to eat.
when
or
there's no
something.
traffic, yeah.
When there's no traffic. But I'm not going to make you come down at 3. And that's what was going on. You know it. Everybody started getting studios in Marina Del Rey, calling me up, man, we need you on the podcast. It ain't going to happen. If it's not 11 o'clock, it ain't going to happen. And even then, you got a problem.
No.
You might get a call with a cancellation. Because if I get up, if I stay up till 2 or something, there's nights last night I went to bed at 9:50.
Did you really?
Yeah, so I'm walking around at 4:15 in the morning. Me and the cat. She's looking at me, I'm looking at her for fucking mental support. I go downstairs, I drink an iced tea, I fucking smoke some dope, I watched Godfather of Harlem for a fucking episode, and I went back up at 6 in the morning.
Oh, you went back up to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, what are you doing all day from 4 o'clock?
I die.
That's
Listen,
one.
by 8 o'clock, I'd be passed out from the reefer. Because when you get up at 6, and I hit the fucking, when I get up at 4:35, I don't have to wait till 7:15 to get high. I just go downstairs, drink some water, and do 2 shots of that lung thing to open up your lungs in the morning.
Oh, the asthma inhaler?
Yeah, and I go right to the garage. I don't even fuck
You do an
around.
inhaler before you take a bong hit?
Fuck yeah, to open up the airwaves. What do you think, I'm stupid? Why should I do it after I get high?
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Does it help?
Yeah, I see the devil in the morning.
Okay. They just gave me an inhaler. Maybe I should try it.
That you should try everything you got. Look, you did how many milligrams tonight? You're fine.
You tell me. I have no idea.
Last week I hit you later. He was
Oh, it's gonna hit
stumbling,
me later
mumbling.
today. Luckily, George made a cheeseburger today to save me.
To save me. See,
Because
told-
if I do that shit with nothing in my stomach, I
that's
get
why I said get
fucked
something
up.
to eat. I'm the fucking doctor when it comes to shit. I'm not here to kill you.
Yes, you are. You just wanted the delayed kill.
I'm just trying to take you to a different level of life, brother.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll get high as soon as I get up. At 4:30 in the morning when I get up, that means I'm tired, but something woke me up. A train of thought. Maybe I had to pee and I didn't pee, and now I got to pee even more. And it's always something.
The one, and I will give you credit. The one thing that I think you're absolutely right is because a lot of comics get like freaked out. Because I'll go to a show and I'll smoke a joint before because you have me on that, but no one will do it. But I think getting high after, it's gonna change it. Because I had a great weekend in Albany and I got high after my show. And I went back and watched because I got a camera. And I watched my sets. I wrote 15 new minutes just getting high after the set was crazy. It was awesome.
Listen, we get high before, during, and after. All right?
That's true.
Don't be rewriting the fucking.
Who's
books.
rewriting?
I didn't write the story. I didn't write it.
What story?
I'm just a soldier to what they told me to do. Okay?
Dude, no one told you to do this.
Lenny Bruce got high.
He
and
did heroin.
Yeah. You want to do heroin before you go on stage?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, I'll get some.
I think
give
I've
you a little-
probably already done heroin
We'll
with
give you a
you.
little fucking tape. You get a little pukey.
Oh.
And then you go on stage and crack all your Jewish stuff.
Just that.
Tell them all about the missiles and shit.
I can't tell them about that. They're gonna Israel would kill me. That's fucking wild.
But anyway, back to your conversation about your father. I don't know how we
Okay.
got off this fucking thing here.
Well, yeah, it's
Do you want to call him?
You know what? I'm going to be honest, and he'll probably see this. When he blocked me, I was like, you know what? Not really. He's getting older. I probably should. People like Steve Simone gets mad at me sometimes. He's like, you got to do it. I don't know, and it's because I thought about you with your other daughter, and it's I don't. It would be real shitty if he was gone and that was the last time we spoke. But to have to have like someone who's important to you like just block you out of nowhere for something stupid. Like if I would understand if we got into a fight. It was just like I'm gonna spend Valentine's Day with my girlfriend. I'll see you on Tuesday, and then I found out. I didn't even find out he blocked me. I got an email that he took me off of his HBO. And then, oh yeah, that way. And I was like, "What's going on here?" And I looked. I tried to give him a call. Went to voicemail. Left him a voicemail. And for like 6 months, I didn't block him. And then like I think 6 months to a year, and I just blocked him. And we'll find out. I'm sure I'm out of the will. Who knows? But
There's nothing left.
it's fucking
He's
crazy.
down in Florida.
But I mean, like, yeah, it's
I always liked him, and he was a nice guy, but he was old. He was lonely, you know. And he was another version of me. He's never going to be sober.
right.
You know, he's always up to something. The guys like that, they're always eating something. Always.
Oh, he loved your edibles. That was,
No, but he's always
Oh,
eating something.
yeah.
Yeah, he's always eating something.
but the edible, yeah.
But the edibles is just, you know, so I don't know anymore. Listen, I don't know. Like, I haven't spoken to those people now. I haven't spoken to my daughter. It's got to be 20-something years.
Wow.
And I haven't spoken to my ex-wife since, I mean, before Mercy was born. Yeah, no, Mercy was born already, so it's been 12 years. I called. I pled my case. She laughed at me. I was like, this fucking bitch. I was like, this motherfucker, you know.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Because you have both sides of it. Like you just said, like you had a great week with Mercy. Everything's going perfect. But then, like, does it still get to you? Or at this point, are you like, you know what?
Doesn't even fucking matter anymore. If you want me to lie to you, it took me down for so long that now I'm on the other episode of the spectrum. Mm-hmm. Like, I hope she's healthy. I hope she's good. But that's it. There's nothing. What do you want me to do? What do you want to do here?
Right.
Even if I go over there or she comes over here, I got to be honest with you, it's not going to work.
You don't think so?
No. And sometimes you should just leave well enough alone.
Right.
Because no matter how close we get, I'm still a man and I still have feelings. At one point, I'm going to say, what made you just not talk to me for fucking 25 years? And all of a sudden, you show up now? So, I'm, you know, like you got to, and I have to make up, I have to not make up, I have to tell her my story.
Right.
And if I tell her my story, that's a truth she never knew. And she'll understand. But I don't want to do that. It's not important for me to do that. We're both set in our ways. We're both set in our lives. Good luck to her. I hope she never gets hit by a truck, and I hope that she doesn't hate me or doesn't want me to get hit by a truck. That's all I could wish for right now.
Right.
You know, whatever pain I had, you know what? God threw me a 20 spot. Every once in a while, God throws you a 20 spot, and they cover the fucking damage, and you're good. And it's like it never fucking happened.
It is, and it's like because like the first couple of years was rough. Like the first like 6 months to a year was really rough, and then it just, you know, I've been very lucky with a bunch of like great people in my life, and it's like why am I'm not like as stoned as like not stoned but like as like confident as you are about it, but I'm like this far and it's like why am I gonna like what do we can't just go back to normal now.
No,
that's not going to be possible.
That's what I'm saying to
Yeah.
you. So you're just going to slip in there like nothing happened. Listen, let me get this out of the way right now. In my world, in the world I grew up in the way I grew up, I got to be honest with you, and I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying this. Family's fucking overrated. Family's sometimes fucking overrated. Sometimes they could help you blossom, or sometimes they could bring you the fuck down. And we all know that. We've all seen both sides of the fucking coin. I'm sorry to say that. As I was growing up, I saw how my family treated my mother. I saw how my father's family treated my mother. And she would tell me they could all suck my dick. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of these peasants. You know, and she was serious. Like, I know she loved her brother. That's the only motherfucker I know my mother loved. I know she wasn't too, I know she was crazy about Nana, her mother. The father, I wasn't too sure about. But the brothers and the sisters, you know, my mother did something. She stuck up for her sister. My aunt got raped, and my mom stabbed the little guy, and half the family turned on her. And for years, they talked shit about her. So my mom said, really? No, you motherfuckers could go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And then when she came to the States and started making money, they would hit her up. And she would tell them right out, you go fuck yourself.
Good for her.
And hang up the fucking phone. So she kind of taught me that as we were growing up. And I still remember her going off on my father's mother.
Why?
Right in the fucking house in New York. I must have been 7. And as we were walking out, she's like, you're not going to see this lady again. I go, I hope not. And that was the end of my grandmother. I never saw my grandmother after that. She died maybe 10 years later. I never went back over there.
Wow.
I went over there with her, and she started going off on my mom, and I was like, oh, shit. And I'm like, my mom's going to deck this bitch.
Oh, shit.
And sure enough, my mom started calling her a fucking cunt, and that her fucking pussy husband, her pussy son was dead. Oh, my God. She's like, you're not going to pussyfy my son. Because they always, like, they made my mom move in with them so she could learn the recipes he liked. And my mother was not that type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, he eats what I cook. You know what I'm saying? So when I went over there, my mother put, like, jeans on me or something. As soon as I walked in the door, they're from Spain. They think their shit don't stick. She was from Spain. She wasn't Cuban.
Oh, okay.
So she started with the sneakers, the pants, you look dirty. And my mom said, time out. You little fucking cunt fuck, and unloaded on her. And we walked out together. She's like, you want to come back over? And I'm like, not really.
Yeah.
And that was the end of my grandmother. That was how quick that went down.
Well, yeah.
And then my mother died. And then I realized something that was more important than your blood family. It's the street family.
Uh-huh.
Because I look at all you guys as blood. I don't look at you guys as fucking, he's my friend. You guys are blood. That's why I get mad when you ask me about baklava. Okay? That's why. If it was some guy American that pushed it on me, but it's you. Baklava is so good for you. It's high in nutrients. Leave me the fuck alone. But that's why I get so angry at people.
I can see that.
That's why I get so angry at people. So for me, my street brothers have been, and I have street brothers that'll say, hey man, I gotta tell you something. You're more of a brother to me than my own blood brothers.
Yeah.
And it feels different. And that's the thing. With me, I have a lot of people that they should have told it. I have like 10 friends that should have told their family to go fuck themselves a long time ago.
Yeah. And it feels good when it sucks, but it feels good.
Tell your family to go fuck themselves. Tell them to go fuck themselves. This ain't going to work no more. Because once you tell your family to go fuck themselves, they know you're not playing. It's very important that you look at all of them. That includes your mother from time to time. Because they'll take you to the cleaners too. They'll drive you crazy.
Oh,
Not your mom or your dad, but like cousins or whatever. You got to pull them aside and go, here's the deal. No.
Right.
No, you're going to take me down with this stupidity.
I think, yeah. I mean, honestly, there's so many people. It's so weird. The craziest thing that for dating for me, for like all my girlfriends, the way that a lot of parents talk to their daughters is fucking wild. Like they talk almost every girlfriend I've had, their parents like make comments about their weight. Like it's like, but then they'll feed them as they're giving them like the dish. They'll be like, oh, like they call her Gorda or like do crazy shit, and it's like family. I don't know. You ever work at a place and you start at the bottom, and even though you move up, they still see you as the bottom.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how family is. Like they remember you as that dumb kid who shit the bed, or like whatever they did.
At the other side of the spectrum, I know people who have great families.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, part of my family's great.
I know people who have fucking great families. I know people but after a while, as you start getting old, you gotta look at your family and go, what's gonna happen when there's money involved? Because what tears up a family more than that shit? Some stupid fucking envelope. And that's what you have to start looking at as you get older. Like, what am I gonna do? That's why all these musicians, why do you think they sell their rights for $500 million? You think they want to sell them? No. But they don't want the bullshit that comes afterward when they die. And everybody's going to go to war over that money. Now we know what we're getting. There's no more bullshit. Did you see Quincy Jones? He's giving them each $81 million.
Damn.
To his 8 kids. $81 million fucking dollars.
Wow.
So everybody knows, and there's no fucking drama. There's always something with family. There's always something with them. And for me, I didn't have for me, I just didn't have it. Like when my mother died, I had my uncle in California. He's like, you come live with me. In California.
Right.
I'm growing up here. What good to me is fucking California?
Yeah.
Move to fucking Miami. That's what I want to do, is move down to fucking Miami after I'm just getting fucking hot and bothered in North Bergen.
Right. The worst thing in your life happened and you have to move across the country.
And then, dog, I remember 84. My mother was dead 5 fucking years. And I'm in California, and my uncle goes, let's call Cuba. And they're all yelling at me on the phone.
About what?
Like, what happened to you? You never called us. For what? I'm out here fighting these motherfucking demons by myself. What are you bitches going to do for me 300 miles away? Not a thing.
Right.
Not a thing. What am I going to talk to you for? About what? What do you want to talk about? My strategy for the day?
Survive.
The fuck do you want to talk about?
Right. Dude, this is the first time I think ever that I even heard about your dad's side of the family. Like your dad's mom. I mean, I don't remember a lot of the church, so it's possible, but I don't remember ever hearing about her.
No, that was done when it started.
Wow.
No reason to tolerate that shit. I'm not taking it from friends, and I'm not taking it from family. And now, a couple of years ago, fucking some idiot popped up on Facebook saying that he was my half-brother, and some other idiot from North Bergen actually believed it and gave him my number.
Oh, no.
Without calling me. I'm at Jimmy Florentine's watching a football game, and my phone rings. I think it's my sister or my fucking good cousins, and it's my half-stepbrother.
I didn't even know you had a half-stepbrother.
You think I did? It was a fucking surprise to me, too.
Oh, no. Gee, how did you get rid of him?
I told him I was watching the Jets. No, he called, and I'm like, hey, man. He's like, I don't know if you know about me. My dad, our dad was married to my mom first, and then something happened. They broke up, and then my dad met your mom, and they had you, and I never saw him again, and, all this shit. And, I went to prison in Cuba. I have the same story as you, and he was calling around to see if he'd get sponsored. Because they had a new sponsor system out of Cuba.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have to put your bank account up and money up. No.
That's pretty ballsy.
You need 500 to get up here? I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
You need a basement? I'll put you on this couch right here. But I'm not sponsoring nobody. I don't need none of you fucking Cuban criminals coming up here stabbing somebody, and I got to do time at 64. No.
Oh, it's that serious? Like that you're basically signing up bail for him?
So he called me first to feel me out. And I was like, listen, this is all great and dandy. Can we talk about this during the week? It's Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Right.
It's
the first I'm hearing
it's
about
Sunday
you.
at fucking 2 o'clock. I'm not, And then he never called me. And then my uncle called me a week later, and he goes, listen, all your cousins are calling now because they want to there's a new type of sponsorship, and they tried to get me to do it, and they asked me for my bank account. And I told them, it looks like you're going to stay in Cuba. I'll send you money. I'll send you a lifeline, but I'm not giving you my fucking bank account.
No, you can't risk. You have too much going on.
No, I'm not doing any of that stuff. I got a daughter. That's all I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I just can't. So.
Did having Mercy make you change your mindset? Is that when your mindset started to change?
About
all these other people, a family had called, 20 years ago, and you had a little bit of money. The fact that you have a family that.
Listen, if you know anything about me, I'll help anybody. Mm-hmm. But there's a difference between helping and conning. Okay, mm-hmm. That's it. If any of my friends called and said, "Listen, I got hit by a car last night. My fucking engine flew out," or something like that, I'm more prone to help you than, oops, what a coincidence. We're cousins now. You know what I'm saying?
My name's Diaz,
oops,
too. Yeah.
What a coincidence, He didn't ask for money. He just wanted to see if I take the papers for sponsorship. And I told him, I have my own problems. I don't have no fucking passport.
Right.
I'm not really legal or not legal. I told you, I went to that UFC last week. I didn't tell you guys the whole fucking story of what I went through mentally.
No.
Because I went to the UFC, and I fucking ate the edibles, and I sat there, and I went to my pocket. I had a a little baggie with maybe a gram. Did I tell you this last week? With maybe a gram of mushrooms.
Right.
Maybe. It was the bottom of Enigmas. And I took half and I ate them, but as I was eating them, I realized I'm in the fucking front row on camera with a baggie in my fucking hand. And I'm like, they're going to throw me under the fucking jail. And finally, I started getting high on everything, and I noticed when I would sit back that there was a fucking agent looking at me. Just at me, like locked eyes. And she had another agent that was just looking. It was a woman with white hair that was cute, and another partner that was a white dude. And they were looking at me like pins. So now, in my THC paranoia and in the mushroom paranoia, I'm thinking I fucked up. They saw the mushroom bag, but not only that, I gave them my social security number and my background information.
Why?
Because that's what I needed to give them before I went to the UFC, because Trump was the president.
Oh, shit,
And I
they
was
did
gonna
that?
Yes.
Holy shit.
So now I'm sitting there going, I'm going to fucking jail tonight. Everybody thought I was looking at Kyle Harrison's ass. I'm like, I'm going to fucking jail. They're just waiting for me to get up.
Oh.
And then one time I asked the guy, I got to go to the bathroom. He goes, you don't want to go over there. Come to the back.
Oh, no.
And he pulled me and I had to walk past those people. Dog, they did everything but sniff me. They knew I was on something. They were like looking at me the whole way. I'm like, God damn it. They're going to fucking arrest me. And he's like, no. Because it was Rogan's handler.
Oh, okay.
And he's fucking whatever the fuck he is. He's like, no, I know that lady. She's not going to do nothing to you.
Jesus.
I was scared the whole night. I was going to get up to leave and they were going to go, Mr. Diaz, we need to talk to you.
Did you even know you had did you bring mushrooms to the UFC, or did you just forget that you had mushrooms in your pocket?
No, I brought them. I brought them to have a good time. I'm going to have a good time. I didn't bring mushrooms to purposely take.
Okay.
I took them just in case I bump into somebody. And the party's starting, I want to be there.
Yeah, but then you didn't bump into anybody, you just took all of them?
No, I took like half the bag and it hit me a little bit. Oh. Yeah, that's it.
Did the mushrooms get you anxious? Is that why you were freaking out? Or
I think it was both in my anxiety and my paranoia.
Fuck.
But I sat there half the night going, I fucked up. These motherfuckers are going to arrest me. They got me, yeah.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered on pay-per-view. On like ESPN, maybe they would have been upset.
No, everything. It's not pay-per-view. It's not ESPN. I'm worried about it. It's mushrooms. It's a half a gram. They're going to give me a ticket and smack it. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about them taking my real Social Security fucking number.
Okay.
That's what I'm worried about.
Oh.
I'm not worried about the mushrooms, you fuck.
Oh, I thought it was the
I'm worried
mushrooms.
about them picking me up with ice. I told him. Last week I didn't take the garbage out. I took it out today for the first time, okay? I don't need this shit in my life. They don't know. I don't fucking know.
Right.
Listen, one day I went snooping upstairs. And when we lived in Given Terrace, I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm maybe 9. I go snooping upstairs. And there's this little fucking box that you open up, and it's got it's supposed to be for perfumes, but my mother used it for pictures. And I went in one of the things, and I took it out, and it was this piece of black paper. Black paper, George, like this. Black paper with white letterings, and it was my birth certificate from Cuba.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and it said Jose Antonio Diaz and all this shit, blah, 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 blah. My father was a waiter, which he wasn't. I don't know why it said waiter on there. And something else and a bunch of bullshit from Cuba. And I took that birth certificate as a kid, and I had it. And then I think when I went to get my driver's license, a little after that, I lost it. So that's 1980, 81. I lose my fucking birth certificate. And I don't have a birth certificate for years. And then throughout the years, I lose my fucking driver's license. I just lost the card. I had no ID. In those days, you didn't need a fucking ID to fly.
No.
When I got to Colorado, I went to get a job. And they're like, you need a license, social security card, and a birth certificate. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And my friend goes, you get your birth certificate, just call and send it, whatever it is, box 25, what is it, zip code 10002. You send it and they send you a birth certificate.
Right.
I'm like, how would they have my Cuban birth certificate? I'm going to get a letter from them going, Joey, we don't have a birth certificate. It came in the mail.
Damn.
And it was brand new and completely different than what was said on the other one.
Really?
There was no lettering. There was no waiters. There was nothing. It just said Jose Antonio Diaz, born February 1963, some hospital, and it was a seal and everything from New York. And I go, I'll take it.
And I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna start nothing.
Then I had to make a copy of that, send it back to get my Social Security card.
Yep.
And I got my license. But that's how I did it. But I never knew, so I don't really know.
So you don't want to fuck
So
around that
when I was a
much?
kid, all my mother told me was, yeah, you born in Cuba. But when I went to L.A. in 85, my uncle's like, oh, you were born in New York. And I'm like, what the fuck?
So you don't even know, you're not even really sure?
I don't know.
Damn. Why would your mom? Who do you think is right?
She drank Heineken's with V8 for breakfast.
Every day?
And if she missed breakfast, she put a raw egg in it.
Oh,
Do you
and a
understand?
beer with a orange juice, tomato juice. That's fucked up. Yeah, I might believe your uncle. Fuck.
I don't fucking know. So I don't know. It's Secret Service. When they look you up, they don't look you up for fucking jaywalking.
Yeah, but I don't. If the Secret Service was there, they don't like let you wait. Like they'll just tackle you.
No, they're not going to tackle me at the UFC. Everybody else is getting tackled. They're not going to tackle me. They're going to come over and say, we need to have a word with you. Real quick, outside in the gazebo. You walk out there with them, and there's 2 other cars. Listen, we found some problems in your birth certificate, and we'd like to take you to whatever. That's what I thought was going to happen in my mind.
Yeah,
That's
can
how I
see that.
live. I live like that.
that like the worst is gonna happen.
No, that fucking ICE is going to come get me any fucking day now. I'll be out in that thing. You're going to have to get yourself a chubby white chick to come out there and save me. And bang on the bus. Jos Antonio! Jos Antonio! Wear a flag, a Cuban flag out there. Half Jew, half Cuban.
I'll get Israel on the case.
You get
Oh my
Israel
God.
on the case, forget about it.
Can you? That would suck if that
So yeah,
happened.
I'm scared to pieces every fucking day. It's funny. I was just telling. I went to George and I went to a party on Saturday, and Dave the cop was there, and I was talking to Dave, and I was telling Dave. He asked me a question about something. I go, Dave. Right after I robbed Kent Bella, rest in peace. Right after I robbed Kent Bella, maybe like 2 months ago, I was watching a show. I'm out on bail, and I'm watching a stupid show at night about a guy that went to a dance in high school and got into an argument with another guy. The guy hit him with a bottle, but he took the guy and bit his fucking ear off.
Damn.
Like in 1950 fucking 9 at a dance. He lived in like somewhere close to like Idaho. And he went home and he told his parents, and his parents were scared for him. So they flew him to an aunt's house in like Cleveland. And he went to Cleveland. He finished high school. He went to college, got his college degree, married his high school sweetheart, fucking had kids, became a pillar in his community, lived under an alias for 35 fucking years. And one day he was cooking and he cut his hand. And he went to the hospital and they ran a background check and they threw him in fucking jail. They were going to fucking throw him in jail for 20 years. But then the big argument was, hey, he's been in the community for 35 fucking years without even getting a J ticket, a fucking jaywalking ticket.
Right.
So he ended up doing like 3 years, you know? I always remembered that story.
Of course.
When I got in trouble, the guy at the Hertz thing kept saying, my buddy owns the Costa Rica one. We'll get you down there and you can get in the management program. We'll change your number. You'll change your name. And I'm like, man, I can never come back to the United States.
No.
Like I can never, you know.
Thank God you didn't do it. Did you feel the urge to do it at all? Where you're like, oh, maybe that, you know what? Maybe.
No, because I knew the deal. And I'm lucky I didn't, because I got sentenced in August, and that September, America's Most Wanted came out.
I don't know if you would have been on America's Most Wanted.
I'm just saying, you dumb fuck. That you never know. You don't have to kill somebody being America's Most Wanted.
Right. They could have always caught you.
If it's a fucking fraudulent check and you keep doing it.
Right.
And if they have a hard time catching somebody, they'll put you on America's Most Wanted, even if it's for fucking selling drugs.
Jesus.
If they have like 4 or 5 years and they can't, and you're fucking with them, like you're in and out of their neighborhood and shit, then they'll go fuck it.
Right.
If they know you're around, if they're getting reports, they'll put you on America's Most Wanted or local stations, America's Most Wanted. The bootleg ones, because now most towns have them.
They do? I haven't seen
Yeah,
those.
you're watching the news. All of a sudden, it's like, have you seen this man? And it's like, wanted for burglary, halitosis, whatever else he's got.
Well, and it would have, like, because, me, I'm a pussy. I would have, jail would freak me out. But I can imagine, like, if you, let's say you did bail and, like, run away before your case. Like, it's not like you would have had a relaxing life at the Hertz and the Dominican Republic. It would have been like a fuck.
No.
You would have been depressed.
No. I know a guy now that can't come to Jersey. He's been gone for 30 years. He left a little before me, maybe 35 years.
Is he still in the country?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He just can't come back to Jersey. Just Jersey.
Does it fuck with him?
Yeah. He had to turn it into something else to make it easier for him.
Right.
But, you not wanting to go back to Jersey is one thing. You not allowed to go back to Jersey. That's another, dog.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I could say to you, I hate Jersey. I'm sick of the tolls. I'm sick of fucking, not having money at the tolls. Now they want to send me a fucking bill. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but when they don't let you in, that's completely different.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to come back home when you're 65 years old to see your friends,
Right.
I think only like two friends have visited him in 30 years. I've seen him because he comes to my shows in Austin and Houston and shit, but it's weird. That's a weird fucking life, man, to have, But in the contrast to that, I'm asking you about this now. What about a person without a warrant that comes from another country, like the people in L.A. last week? And again, I'm not political, but I want you to think about this. What if you came to this country and you're hardworking, you didn't rape nobody, you didn't sell drugs, you're not in violation with the cartel, and you get a job, your wife works, you raised your kids, maybe they got a scholarship to UFC. They came and scooped your ass up last week just for being illegal.
Right.
What's the argument there if you're a politician? Because, again, you haven't done nothing in 37 years, so what the fuck? You didn't have 1 week to go get your Americanship?
They make it hard. That's like...
Oh, they make it really fucking hard.
And it's like, for someone who's not, like, too dumb to be political, like the criminals and stuff, yeah, get them out of here. And even then also, like you're right. There are a lot of people who do it the right way, and you should do it the right way. But if you've been here and, trying to do things, or even if you're not trying to be a citizen, but you have a job at a farm, who really cares? Like that it is. I see both sides of it, and like to hear, and I know you're being funny, but like
I'm not being funny.
But to hear that you're like scared must suck.
Oh no, that I'm being funny about.
Right.
But you really got to think about it. Like they could make mistakes.
Oh yeah, it's so easy to make a mistake.
I mean, listen, if one of them picked me up, one's going, no. I've seen him on Joe Rogan. He's okay. One of them, I hope, would say, no, that's not the guy. I've seen him on Joe Rogan. Let's call the police. Let's make sure. Let's double check. But
it seems like they're grabbing everybody, which is like,
But here's the funny thing. I don't know if anybody of you guys saw this. The New York Times put a thing on the other day about Rubio's father.
No.
That he was here illegally, the whole thing, and now Rubio's part of it. Let me tell you something. Okay? There's still Cubans here. Right where we go eat. Right down there. That have been here 40 years. And they're still walking around.
Do you think they're nervous? Or is they're so hidden?
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. Right. What are you going to do? Take them back to Cuba? They're 50. They're 90 already. They don't give a fuck.
And the thing that would freak me out, and because I follow two people on Instagram right now, Alfred Robles and Jesus Trejo. Like Jesus was going to shoot a special. He had to delay it. And it's like, it does, like, the part that would scare me, and it's like, this is like white privilege, is like, what if you're 100% a citizen, or you have like a green card, and like you are trying to do things the right way, and like I would feel nervous as like a Spanish person that they're just gonna come grab me no matter what.
No matter what.
Like that must be a shitty way to feel.
You have to have a little bit of fear if you have brown skin right now.
Yeah.
You could be walking down the street going to buy a fucking pastelito, and all of a sudden a fucking guy pulls up with a car with a hook, and these motherfuckers Dog, it's like when you bomb on stage, they have that hook and they pull you in and you're like, wait, one more joke. No.
Right.
Nah, and they come up with Subarus.
Oh no.
They're pulling up with lesbian cars.
They're
don't
tricking
even
you with the
know.
Subarus?
They're not those black cars. They're not anything. They're fucking slick, quick, and bad to the bone. They execute those things. You don't even know what hit you. You're talking, no, don't say it. No, say it. And they're walking into the car. And okay.
When it doesn't matter.
We'll go down to the station and sort it out. Tell it to the judge, motherfucker.
Oh my god, dude, it's getting crazy out there for like look. We joke about the bombs in Israel, but on both sides. Imagine if there were rockets.
Oh,
Coming
Iran
down.
was fucking them up this afternoon. Fucking them up. Israel was like, we don't know, but Israel ain't. Israel's rope-a-doping them right now. Israel's about to drop the big one. You know, like Red Fox used to always say, I got the big one, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
It's coming, Elizabeth. I feel the big one. They're just rope-a-doping right now. Pow, taking little punches. Yeah, you blew up Tel Aviv. Okay. Okay. I mean, listen, if you think the pager plot was brilliant, did you see how they did this last one? They did a commotion and got them all together, and within a split fucking second, they bombed them when they were all there. That's fucking intelligence to the fucking max. They know everything.
Yeah.
They got you, man. They got you. I mean, if you thought the pager was brilliant, they tested the pager to make sure that if you blew up, the person next to you wouldn't blow up. The kindness of the Jews never seems to amaze
Often
me.
overlooked, yeah.
Often overlooked. You're
The
absolutely
kindness
right.
of the Jews.
But this blow up, when they got everybody together and just fucking pulled the trigger, when they were all together yelling and screaming, what are we going to do? He got the nuclear people. He got the fucking heads of the thing. I mean, at least he's not crying. There was no babies in that room. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Jesus.
white people would have been, oh, there was a baby in the room.
But it does. I did sometimes when I get high, I get freaked out. Like just even being in the city now. Like if I was saying, like if anyone's gonna drop a bomb anywhere in the country, New York is top 3. Like between DC, New York, and LA, there's a good chance if a bomb's getting dropped. Like it's just something we have to live with
They
now.
already dropped a bomb in L.A. It was called that fire.
Yeah.
And nobody has said a word about that fire ever again. Now, it's like the riots. As soon as Israel bombed Iran, we're leaving L.A. It's just that one Mexican with the flag bothering people. That
The only one
poor
still there.
bastard. The flag was bigger than him. He was out there. He looked like one of Columbus's guys on the boat that was pushing the sails. You never saw that guy?
Oh yeah.
But anyway, it's nice to see you, Lee.
Nice to see you, buddy.
We've had guests the last 2 weeks, the whole thing. Where are you at this week?
This week on Thursday the 19th, I'm at the Shortstop Bar and Grill in Westfield, and I got shows coming up at the end of the month.
I'm doing a surprise show on the 19th. My damn self.
Oh yeah?
Thursday night. You better kiss yourself.
Fuck yeah. Do you know what do you want to announce where? It's just gonna be a
No,
surprise.
I'm just going to announce it Thursday morning. Not even. I'm going to announce it Thursday at 6,
Oh, that's badass.
like Prince and the Revolution did. You know what I'm saying?
That's so cool.
I don't care if 3 people show up.
Oh, they'll be running. It'll
And
be
I
like
can smoke weed there, too. So I'm going to
Oh yeah? Oh man.
That's what I'm looking to do now, a show where we could smoke a joint, the whole audience and fucking Uncle Joey. Not everybody's joint, your own joints. Bring your own fucking shit.
Oh my god.
You're not touching my joint with your fucking flu COVID lip. You know what I'm saying?
That's so cool. I'm mad that I'm gonna be gone now.
Where you going to be?
I have to go back to Boston for a couple days.
We'll go take care of Mom. Then the following week, we're at the fucking dojo on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
And straight to NJ Pack on Friday night.
That's crazy. I'm,
And that's
I'm
the beginning
getting
of-
ready for it.
Hell yeah. And then I'm going to get my tooth. You won't see me in July. And then my fucking
Oh, is that when they're fixing everything?
everything.
Nice.
The other side. They're putting braces on for a few weeks, so it looks like I have teeth. It's going
Okay.
to be a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying?
NJ Pack is gonna be pretty fucking cool.
You know what's going to be cool? The dojo. I love you, motherfuckers,
I love the dojo.
with all my heart and soul. We will see you next Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Tip, top, motherfucking Magoo. Stay black. Hey, beautiful people. Uncle Joe here. Listen, the summer's coming. I got to talk to you about something. If you're having trouble getting it up and getting it on when you want to, listen, you need Blue Chew, all right? Blue Chew sends you chewable tablets that taste like mint and will make you God in the bedroom. You'll be throwing people up in the air, hitting them with the bat of love. It's going to be tremendous. Now, they even have Blue Chew Max, which contains the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis into one tablet that works fast. Listen, I'm an old man. From time to time, things happen. I pop a Blue Chew. It's all over but the shouting. Even the cat runs out of the room. Just sign up at BlueChew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers. And if you're approved, you'll get your prescription in just days. Listen, make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for the church family. You ready? Your first month of Blue Chew is free. Just like that. Free when you press in promo code JOEY, Joey. Just pay a fin to get in. That's $5 shipping. That's promo code JOEY. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important information. And I want to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the show.